Black national freedom fighter, said. https://streamyard.com/yhfs-26.
PDF.
That leaves a bad taste in your mouth, don't it? I've been known to do that before, so you ain't the first one.
And probably won't be the last either.
It was a planned assault. I can't help it. Don't tell nobody, right?
Right, exactly.
Don't let nobody know.
So what you cooked me for breakfast?
Same thing yesterday, only in a bigger box.
Shit. A whole
box of nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I was watching on the news. They found 4,000 beagles that were going to be used for fucking testing facilities and laboratories in Virginia. They're trying to find homes for them. 4,000 fucking beagles, dude. It was in the news this morning. So if you're going to get a beagle, get one of them.
Right.
They've never been out of a cage. These things are they've never been touched by a person, some of them. You wouldn't want one of them. I would do better with one like that than you would. You know what I mean? Because of my knowledge and my ability in the area where I'm at, I could allow him just to sit there until he decided to start following my other dogs. But I actually thought about getting one. And the last thing I need in the world is another fucking dog. But I was like, man, a fucking little beagle around here would love life, running full speed throughout my yard. I thought about it. And they're up in Virginia. This place is in Virginia. So there's going to be people all over the United States getting these things. But that was just amazing that you said something about a beagle yesterday. And then I see on the news this morning, fucking some motherfucker bred 4,000 beagles in cages in Virginia. We're just keeping them there for fucking sales purposes and doing laboratory tests.
Yeah, that's messed up, dude.
That's fucked up, dude.
What the hell? I mean, why would
Dude, it's called human greed. Motherfuckers will do anything for a goddamn dollar, dude. Well, except for work. They won't do that for it. But they don't want to work for a living, but they'll let somebody else, suffer so that they can make money. I mean, 4,000 fucking dogs in a small area.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Man, it got to be stank, foul, fucking odor. Gosh, damn, it's got to stink.
And if they're not feeding them, oh my God.
Oh yeah, go type it in. 4,000 beagles. That's all you got to type in. It's all over the news. You want to go outside, dude? All right. What the fuck do we got to eat, you bastard? You got to cut them out, dude. You know that part? You motherfucker, you piece of shit, no good son of a bitch. Fucker. That's how they like to be treated. Because he's over here fucking with me, motherfucker. Tried to eat something and he would start coughing, looking at me like I did it. I didn't eat the damn thing. What the fuck it was? I don't know. But he ate a hair. Who knows?
Roadhog kennel.
Fucking dogs are crazy. But my dogs are cool, man. What up, Roadhog?
What's up, Roadhog?
Come up on the panel, Roadhog. You don't ever come up on the panel, man. You should come up on the panel and talk to us.
Yeah. Get your butt up here.
Come up and say hi. There's only 3 of us in here, ain't there? There's nobody here. Nobody will know it was you. Fire in the hole. That's all I can tell you. Wake and bake.
Hold on. I'm looking for something here.
Roadhog needs some fucking beagles. 4,000 beagles, Roadhog. Virginia. You should go get you a couple of them beagles, bud.
Roadhog.
Your internet sucks. Yeah. Hey. 4,000 beagles, Roadhog, in Virginia. Man, they'd get rid of some raccoons and stuff, dude. A beagle? Man, he'll scare every raccoon for a mile. Yep, they were keeping these dogs, though, in cages, dude, for fucking test laboratory critters.
Said, I need some terriers.
You need some terriers.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd be good. Yeah, but them little beagles need help, Roadhog. The
Sid.
beagles need you, blood. They need you, blood. You got 4,000 fucking dogs need homes. And they're all little beagles. Motor City.
Good morning, Ron.
Man, I'm still fucking sick, dude. This
Oh,
fucking sucks.
man, you hear me coughing a lot?
Roadhog.
Man, fucking No Justice is sick too, dude. He's been sick fucking for days too. We're both been dying.
Freedom Fighter. Sid. https://streamyard.com/yhfs-26.
Motor City Maniac.
Sid. BNFFPDF flex biceps.
Roadhog Kennel.
Sid. No rabbit dogs for me.
Nah, you can train it to do whatever it wants to do, Roadhog. I know you. You can train it. You can train a fucking chihuahua to take down a hog. I know you, Roadhog. Don't play with me.
See, the reason why I want to get a dog is I want to have it trained to emotional dog. Remember I talked about getting
Yeah.
them.
Have you researched training emotional dogs? Because you're the one pretty much has to train it. Someone is going to have to teach you how to do it. The internet's a good tool for that. It's all you're going to have to train it. When you say you don't want to get somebody, you say you are going to have to train this dog. And that is part of the emotional therapy is the time that you're going to take to try to figure out how to train and to actually practice training your dog. It's like growing a plant, dude. I'm not thinking about all the problems I got in my life, my health, while I'm focusing on the plant or the training the dog. So the dog, the emotional part of the dog is the giving you something to do.
Right.
You see what I mean? So that's a lot of people think they're just going to get this emotionally stable trained dog and it's going to come into your house and do magic tricks. It's not that way. That's not what you're going to get. You're going to get a job. You're going to get a bunch of piles of fucking shit to clean up and piss and shoot up shoes. And you're going to have to be taking care of all that shit. You ain't got time to be emotional. You're too busy cleaning up shit, dude. Now, is that the part of the emotional training you're already expecting when you get an emotional training dog? You realize what I'm telling you? You see what I'm saying? I'm giving you all the bad things that are going to go with this, but it's going to be the best thing you ever had, the best friend you ever had in your fucking life. Who cares if you got to clean up a little bit of shit every once in a while, or they chew your best pair of shoes? The friendship, dude, the love, the enjoyment.
Loyalty.
Huh?
Loyalty. They give so much loyalty.
Mine woke me up at 2 or 3 o'clock this morning, jumped up on the bed with both feet, stuck his nose in my eyeball. I'm ready to fight. I mean, I'm fucking angry. I wake up ready just to fucking start cussing. But I know he got to go out. And I'm like, thank you for waking me up, dude. And I'm running to the door with him. We both went outside and took a leak. You know what I mean? Thanks for waking me up, bud.
They are when you first get them. They're like a child, and,
like a baby.
Yeah, you have to train them. You have to teach them. You know.
That's why I tell crate training is a crate is your best friend. You can get rid of him. He can't get out. You can get away from him. He might cuss and bark and whine and raise the elbows. Well, then he'll lay down and go to sleep. But you can get rid of that little bastard out of your life when you put him in that fucking crate. At least he won't walk through the mess he made while you're trying to clean it up. Crate training is the best thing in the world.
I told you about my lady friend that I had. She used to do that.
Yes, he is. Road Dog, he's on Facebook.
Every day she'd put that dog in the crate, like you said, when they come in. And then after a while, she never even had to put the dog in the crate. She'd just say, go lay down. And the dog would go lay in the crate.
I would scream, get in your fucking box, motherfucker. And they would all run.
You have to do it after a while, though. I mean, well, you would just have to say it when the dog goes.
Yeah, box. Place. My word was place. I would say, place now. And they would all go get in their spot, which two of them go in the same box sometimes.
Florida.
I tell them, place now. And I'd have fucking dogs running in every direction.
And my word for my dogs to sit or lay down is park it.
I had a big living room, and I had boxes around the living room. Now, some of the older dogs, their place was the sofa. Nobody got in their spot. If they walked over to their sofa and there was a dog in their sofa, they would just stand there and look at it. It would get down and let the mama dog get up there and lay down. She was like the queen, you know what I mean? That was her sofa. That was her spot. So if I say get in your spots, her spot was the sofa. Their spot was the box. You know what I mean? So, but I used to train animals. I'm pretty good at
training. That's why I had to throw my love seat out, because that's where they laid all the time.
Yeah.
Smelt the most. So I was like, oh, that thing can go.
He does therapy dogs, support dogs, etc.
There you go. Here's a space training dog for you right there. Look, oh, too bad. It was a fucking robot dog that was walking around.
You know, there's another cool dog, Pete, or Black National, if you want, miniature Doberman Pinscher. There's little miniature toy-sized pinchers.
Yeah, they're little fucking.
Yeah, but they cost a lot of money, dude.
A mutt is what you want. A mixed breed, tiny little shaggy fucking DA dog. Something that nobody else wants. That's what you want.
Yeah, you could do.
You don't need a purebred. You get a mixed bred. That's the best dog you get. You ought to go get you a little mixed bred fucking pit bull, bring it home, and let that motherfucker shred the neighbors when they try to get in your house.
Yeah, mixed breeds are pretty good sometimes. I mean, you know.
Yeah, well, mixed breeds, a full-blooded dog is close to fucking insane. It's the more purebred it is, the more insane it is. The mixed breed are a better dog. They don't have the same mental instabilities as a purebred. Like, they expect to be here. I got papers, motherfucker. Human, you piece of shit. You ain't got fucking pedigrees, do you? They look at you like that, you know. So, no, they got fucking papers and they're purebreds. See, they're a purebred and you're not. See what I'm saying? And they know it. Just because they're a dog, believe me, they know what's going on. I'd get a Rhodesian Ridgeback, the African lion hound, if I were you.
Oh, wow.
It ain't afraid of lions. It ain't going to be afraid of nobody, is it?
You might have to pay for one of those.
Yeah. You can go to Rhodesian Ridgeback Rescue Service and rescue one. But there's a rescue service for every kind of dog there is, probably, dude. What kind of dog do you want? What do you want it to do? How do you know?
What was your favorite dog?
Well, I want something that, like, there's an organization, there's plenty of organization here.
To help, right? But you got to get a dog that's going to fit your needs, live your lifestyle, so to speak. You know, you're not going to do good with a greyhound. The motherfucker's taller than you. Oh, wait a minute, that's the other guy. But either way, the greyhound, big long leg, run, fucking takes up all kind of room. I mean, you're not wanting that probably. You're not probably wanting a Saint Bernard, right? I mean,
Right.
You know what I mean? So what do you can narrow this down to the breed of dog that would best fit you and your lifestyle. A beagle in an apartment is not a good fit. I'm just telling you, there's 4,000 beagles need help right now in fucking Virginia. They were used for fucking pin cushions for test lab fucking animals. 4,000 fucking animals. That'd be perfect for me. Dog take off running out of here for 2 miles. You can hear him going boo, 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 running forever down through the woods. Then you'd hear him coming back, boo, 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 barking at nothing. I don't think that's going to work in an apartment. Just saying, a beagle in an apartment, to me, no, unless he's only got 2 legs and he's walking around dragging wheels behind him. Even then, no, a beagle in an apartment, no. You see what I'm saying? It's not a good fit, dude. A chihuahua in an apartment, good fit.
Yeah, you can also Google what dogs are good for apartments, because then they'll give you
it's like
dogs that
Jack
are not
Russell's. Hey, a Jack Russell Terrier, great dog. Not for an apartment. Them dogs can dig themselves under the ground for 3 days looking for animals under the earth. They've been known to burrow under the ground, go down in a rabbit hole or something, and dig through the ground 3 fucking days and pop up 3 days later somewhere else. I don't think a Jack Russell's going to be fitting you unless you're hunting rats. You got a bunch of rats in your house?
Kennel.
That'd be a good Jack Russell, be a good dog if you got a bunch of rats. That's a rat killing motherfucker right there. You know what I'm saying? Jack Russell. I'm just trying to say, what would be a good kind of dog to fit your lifestyle? That's what I would suggest that you think about before you purchase a critter. You know what I'm saying? Or get one. Unless somebody gives you one, it's like, yeah, I'm just going to give it a home. It needs a home and then rescue. There are free dogs, so you don't have to pay for them. You can find a dog and rescue it without having to spend a lot of money or any money other than the stuff that you need, you know?
You know, I made a couple of I did a couple of contacts off of Craigslist.
Right.
And
yeah. There's a lot of people free to good home on there wanting to get rid of them, but them dogs probably got a problem. They probably wasn't trained properly, but I don't care what anybody tells you, dude. If you get a dog for your own sanity, please get a pet crate and use it religiously. Please do pet training. Look up crate training, research it. It is the best thing for your own fucking mental stability and sanity when you first get a puppy. It's going to drive you nuts. You're going to be like, get this motherfucker out my goddamn house. If you're not used to having dogs, the pet crate's your best thing. I'll tell you a million more times, but that's something you definitely want to invest in and learn about. You know what I mean? And that's from my professional opinion of having 100 dogs in my life, probably. You know? The crate is your friend, dude. You can put him in there and he's out of the way. You can carry your groceries in. You don't have to fall over him. You don't have to step in shit when you get back. He ain't chewed nothing up. He's in that fucking crate. As soon as you let him out of the crate, you take him outside every single time. And then he's the first thing going to do is go to the bathroom. Well, just doing that's training him to go outside. And you don't let him in there real long the first few times. You put him in and then you take him outside. You bring him back in the house. You put him right back in the cage. That way he has to, and then 5 or 10 minutes, you let him out of the cage. You see what I mean? The in and the out trick. Go take him outside when you come home. Even if you just practice it. Let's say you put him in the cage. You go outside and sit down on the porch, smoke a cigarette. He's in there barking, raising hell. He wants out. But just ignore him. Smoke you a cigarette. Then when you do go back in the house, you open the crate, put his collar on, his leash, take him outside. Well, now he knows you left the house, you were gone for a while, forever, even if it's a minute, and then you came back, got him, and you took him outside. So every time you put him in that box, he's going to know that when you come back, you're going to take him outside. So he can't wait to go in that box now because he knows when you come back, he gets to go outside. It's little things like that make it so easy to train a dog with so many different things, all in one motion. You're training him to go outside of the bathroom. You're training him he gets to walk with his dad. You're training he's got a safe spot inside of his cage, and that you can do all that in 20 minutes, 2 or 3 times a day. If you just did them little small things I just said. Now he might have an accident in the cage. You'll have to clean it up every once in a while in the beginning, but it's part of it. It's part of having a critter. So you're going to have to clean up some shit. Get you some bleach spray and some pet sanitizer and spray to make it smell good around the house. But nah, man, it'd be the best thing you could ever do is have a buddy. Best thing you ever do. These are probably the last ones I'll get to have in my life because I'm so old. By the time these guys get old and die, I'll be too old to ever get another dog. So yeah, I got to look at it like these are probably the last 2 I'll ever get to have. Right. That sucks too, you know.
Yeah.
Roadhog Kennel.
Said. BNFF seems like a Frenchie would be a good fit.
I've had a lot of good dogs though, dude. And there ain't no such thing as a bad dog, only a bad owner. You know what I mean?
That's true.
No bad dogs. There's only bad owners.
Yeah.
Black National Freedom Fighter. Said. What's Frenchie?
That's a fucking, you don't want that. Get you a mutt, man. Get you a saggy DA looking motherfucker. Some little fucker that nobody wants.
Here's 10 dogs that are good for apartments because they don't bark and that. There's certain things, characteristics you want to look at. Pug.
Yeah, too many problems, too many health problems, hair problems, eye problems, nose problems. Fuck a
They
pug.
actually have a Great Dane.
Nah, too big for his apartment.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Well, fucking Black National's going to be sleeping on the floor and the Great Dane be sleeping in the bed. That's not going to work.
Yeah. They're going at characteristics of a dog's, dogs that wouldn't bark, dogs that, like to lay down a lot.
What about shedding dogs? You don't want a dog that sheds a whole lot. He's going to be sleeping on the floor.
Mind brushing them.
Yeah, you don't want a German Shepherd because he sheds 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, his whole life. The Shepherd dog never stops shedding. You could get a poodle. Poodles are some bad little motherfuckers, especially them tall ones. Wow, and some of them poodles don't shed at all. There's no allergic thing to them. Boston Terrier, yeah, I like that.
I don't know why they put this one because it says they're little athletic dogs. But why would you want an athletic dog for an apartment? It's called a Basenji.
Basenji. Yeah.
It's originally used for hunting lions. They're really tiny dogs.
Yeah.
I'll show you pictures. Whoops, wrong way.
And they won a lot.
Hey, you seen Blue Steel's dog, have you? Have you seen Blue Steel's dog, Black National? It's called a micro bully. Kinda. It's not really, but it is. It is, but it ain't. A micro bully. You ever heard of a micro bully?
Mm-mm.
Type in micro bully. Holy fuck. You talk about. Now, it's a designer breed. It's not a normal dog. But they've created this dog throughout the years, and they call them micro bullies. They're tiny, tiny, tiny little pit bulls, man. They're like a little fucking hunk of sausage that's all meat. I mean, these motherfuckers are, and they're fucking fun. They're not really that mean. At least the ones I've seen aren't. I mean, I imagine any dog could be made mean. But can you see a fucking dog, little tiny, little short motherfucking poodle-looking dog show up like a full-blooded pit bull on steroids? I mean, fucking heads bigger and round than yours, and they're little tiny little dogs. But I'll tell you what, you got to have 2 chains on them. One's wrapped around your waist with a padlock where he has to drag you off if he tries to get away. And the other one you use to walk him, and he'll drag you up and down the road for miles every day. Blue Steel goes around walking this little tiny dog, and it's dragging him, dude. It's so fucking strong. It's like unbelievable. And then when I go to his house and it wants to play, oh yeah, he'll chew on you. He loves chewing on you. He loves that shit. He'll play with you forever. Got more energy than anything you've ever seen in your life. But hey, Blue Steel got to walk him 4 or 5 miles every day. What makes Blue Steel walk 4 or 5 miles every day, don't it? You see what I'm saying? So that's the therapy you're going to get. That's what the dog's going to do for you as far as a therapeutic dog. It's going to make you get off your lazy fucking ass and go do something therapeutic. See what I'm saying? That's what you're getting into. I hope you know what you're getting into, because now you're going to have to get off your ass. You don't get to just sit there. You feel bad? Oh, well, I don't care if you feel bad. Get your ass up and feed that fucking dog.
Yep.
Take him for a walk. Get your feel bad ass outside in the sunshine. Maybe you feel a bit better. See what I mean? That's what the therapeutic dog will force you into doing. It'll make you live again, dude. Where without it, we're just going to sit there and stare at the damn wall till we die. We're old. We feel like shit and we hurt.
You mean you're old, not
you
me.
old motherfucker. I seen your gray hair, man. Gray hair, motherfucker. See, my hair is silver. You gray. I'm silver. Platinum. Call me platinum, motherfucker. You can be silver if you want to. I'll be platinum.
Okay, there we go.
Call you old silver and me platinum. Platinum and silver. Getting down. The dog is a good thing, but it's going to take up a lot of time, energy, and money. Got to remember that part.
Yeah. Well,
make sure you know what you're doing when you get into it. Otherwise, you're going to have to bring that fucking son of a bitch all the way to draw here to Florida and drop it off here.
Aww.
The last spot I got for you. If you can't handle it, bring him down here. I'll take it. Whatever the hell you end up with.
That's a King Charles a spaniel, little dog.
Springer Spaniels.
It's a King Charles Spaniel. See, these are dogs that don't
Yeah,
bark.
you're
'Cause
looking
that's
up
one thing-
purebred. Oh, don't bark.
Well, yeah, you don't want a barking dog in an apartment. Your fucking
Well, that's
neighbors
true.
will get you
Yeah,
kicked
yeah,
out.
yeah. That gets you kicked out of your apartment.
And that's the only thing I'm worried. Like if you get a mutt, you don't know their characteristics. You know what I'm saying?
The yippy kind. Yeah.
Yeah, you might get one that's fucking a barker. But that's why you look up certain breeds and find out what their characteristics are.
Yeah.
But you can also Google certain things too. What dogs are not hyperactive? What dogs like to lay down? A lot. Fucking English bulldog. Oh, you like them wrinkled things?
Why would I want a wrinkled thing when I can look at PDF?
Right.
It's just in the face. He's a little bulldog. Tiny one.
Hey! Stop talking about me like that. Damn, that's just. I'm here. I'm sitting right here.
Oh, here's what I said right here. Miniature pincher.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd go down to the local shelter, and I'd walk through the local shelter, and I'd look at their fucking dogs, and you're going to be heartbroken knowing that these dogs are probably going to be dead in another month or two because nobody wants them. Fuck a purebred dog. I don't give a shit about buying no dog from no breeder. I would rather they not be breeders.
Little tiny Boston Terrier.
Yeah, I'd say I'd call the pound. Say, hey, you got any little small dogs? Talk to the lady. Tell her I live in an apartment. I want to get a dog for like a therapy type dog. Them people at the pounds, man. I mean, that's the people I would suggest to go to. Even if you had to pay $25-$50 for the shots and make them, they'd be fixed where they can't have puppies.
There's what I said. The little mop dogs, little Shih Tzus.
Mm-hmm. Anything they got. I mean, you don't really care what kind of dog you want. You want to rescue the dog. Well, actually, the dog's going to be the one rescuing you. That dog's going to rescue you.
These are the ones it says are good for apartments because they're not active dogs. You know what I'm saying? Some dogs want to go out and fucking run around all the time. Like my husky. He's got to get outside. He wants to go outside fucking half the night. Wake me up just to go outside. And he doesn't go piss. He just wants to go out there and play. I don't know. This is one of those Scottish dogs. What's the name of it? I can't even pronounce that name.
Good morning at Beth Meadows.
Beth Meadows.
Said. BNFF good morning grinning face with smiling eyes.
Oh, these are poodle. There's another one. You know what a poodle looks like.
All right, I'm going to fuck you over this time real bad. I just shared you on my community page. I said live chat. Who knows what
oh, now I'm gonna have a bunch of trolls.
Hey, Beth is
Scottish Terrier. Little shaggy thing. Doesn't shed either.
Puppy purple heart smiling face with sunglasses glowing star.
A Brussels
Good morning,
Griffin.
Snort.
Said.
A Brussels Griffin.
Black National thumbs up.
Beth Meadows.
Said.
Good morning, Carl.
Beverage victory hand.
Roadhog Kennel.
Said. Lots of free rare breeds too.
Rainbow Snark and Sass.
Said. Beth purple heart glowing star.
I think we should get him a wolfhound.
Said.
We could get him one of them Caucasian shepherds. That would fit in. How would you like a Caucasian in your house?
Said.
Did I say that?
I rode victory.
Yeah, you did say that.
Beth Meadows.
Type it in. You'll see what I'm saying. This fucking thing, hell, I'd be afraid to come to your house. You tell all your friends you got a Caucasian shepherd in your house. They're going to look at you like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Roadhog Kennel.
Said.
You brought a white boy home. Flag national. Is there something wrong with you?
Sass.
Said.
Oh,
Face
They're
with
badass dogs, though. They're fucking like huge German shepherds, man. They're like
face with tears
fucking
of joy.
monsters.
Roadhog Kennel.
Said. OMG.
I got a friend down the road that has some of them Canary Island dogs.
Said.
what's
Would
that?
Is there
It's like a pit bull on steroids.
Roadhog Kennel.
Oh shit!
Said. My buggy.
I want to be able to walk a dog, not have it fucking drag
Walk
me
you?
around.
Yeah. This thing here would definitely, if you wasn't trained, he would drag you and the car you're in around.
Don't get a husky.
Yeah, don't get a wolf. Stay away from the wolf breed. If it's got too much wolf, you might not want it.
This fucker walks faster than I fucking can run. No, that's not true, but he does walk fucking fast. He pulls me everywhere.
Roadhog Kennel.
But do you want something that would be for protection as well? Or you want or not protection? You got your own
Yeah, 'cause
gun.
there is medium-sized dogs for apartments.
Yeah, and instead of a small dog or a big dog, you can get like
You
a
want a
middle size.
protective dog?
No, I don't want a protective dog. I want one for therapy.
Well, yeah, them little ones are most lovable too. A lot of them.
Well, they're
little
going to
ones-
be protective as well. They will be protective.
Yeah,
of
little
their-
dogs bite more than big dogs. It is true.
Yeah, the big dog usually growls and they run away, so they don't have to bite you. The little dog slips in from out of sight, grabs a hold of you when you ain't looking,
Hey, Stevenson.
True.
and then runs away real quick before you can even get him. See what the hell bits you.
Roadhog
What the hell is that?
Said. Pete Curly.
I don't know what a good breed would be for you.
Said.
Do you have a dog park near you where you can go walk the dog, turn it loose? Do you have woods where you can let it run? Somebody's yard that's fenced in where you can just unleash it and let it be free?
I have
Beth Meadows.
Said.
a park.
Carl, the volume
That's-
sign at my end.
Rainbow Snark and Sass.
Close by.
Said.
Yeah,
Hot beverage. Hot
But
beverage,
that's like you said, you want a dog you can walk too, and you can walk them right over to the park and hang
right.
out at the park. You know,
Audio good here.
Yeah.
dogs will love that too.
And the school systems in Florida, if anybody has any type of school background, you get hired in Florida in a heartbeat.
Case.
Nobody wants to be a teacher in Florida or work for the schools. Well, I don't blame them.
Times
But
been.
in Florida, Leon County, anybody has a schooling background could probably move to Florida and get a job instantly
Said.
in the school systems.
https://streamyard.com/yhfs-26.
Staffing
Where's-
shortage for Leon
where's your-
County.
Where's your dog at, Motor?
What's my dog?
No, where is it? That dog.
He's
is so cute.
laying in the living room right now.
Your dog is so cute. He was like,
Yeah, but you know what? This is what huskies do. You see the hair?
Fuck it everywhere. Shepherds are the same. I sweep and vacuum every day. Every
Yeah.
day.
Every day I have to vacuum.
Twice.
Look,
Twice a
cotton
day.
balls. He leaves cotton balls. He doesn't shed.
Yeah.
They're everywhere, and I have to vacuum every day.
Hey, y'all know American Amy gonna be live today down there in Vero Beach, probably at a court case for that Welsh lady's case.
Roadhog Kennel.
You know,
Yeah.
anybody could check that out.
Canine genetics.
I'll definitely get a notification when she goes because
Good.
yeah.
sir.
Hopefully I'll get one too.
If not, share it. Send me the link. I'll share it on my community page. And Kay Stevenson, what up? What up?
PDF did say like a rescue shelter. Them are good places to go.
Yeah.
But the only thing about that is when you get an older dog, they're already trained to somebody else's ways.
Well, they might not be older. They have puppies there too, but I'd rather have the older dog. The motherfucker's probably housebroke.
Yeah,
myself.
I would call first and ask them if they have
You
puppies
should
or how
get
old.
two. You shouldn't get one. You got to get two because dogs would rather hang out with other dogs than people.
Well, no, some of them little dogs are they're going to be all up in your lap, like you said before.
Yeah, but
Lap dog.
I read a book, right?
They don't want another dog laying up in your lap with them.
I read this one book where it was this lady had two houses that were built exactly the same on the same piece of property. She set it up with the same furniture. Everything was exactly the same. And this was about Rhodesian Ridgeback dogs, but it's a book and it's a lady's life story she told. True, false, maybe, I don't know. But either way, the dogs would stay in the house that she didn't live in, but they would always come visit her in the house that she lived in. You know what I mean? So the dogs, she proved pretty much dogs would rather be with other dogs than they would humans.
Mm.
And I don't care. And it's exactly the same house. Everything's the same. And if I only had one dog, you've seen my dogs, that son of a bitch be chewing on me like that. So I got two dogs. They chew on each other. And watch out by the door. The one made a mess. I'm over there cleaning that up now. Fucker puked up a fucking wad of phlegm. I don't know what the hell it is. Like, I got to get my mop now. You know what I mean? Fucking grass. Who knows? He walked over there and puked. It's not very big, about the size of a 50-cent piece, but got to get the mop out now. You see what I'm saying? Fucking puked on my goddamn. He tried to make it out the door. He just didn't make it. By the time I got over there, he was fucking bubbling in the mouth and out the door he went. So I'm cleaning up now.
American Eskimo dog.
From spittle. Some dog spittle. Dog drool. Don't be afraid of dog drool, Black National. You afraid of dog drool?
Nope.
Okay, you're good then. You're all right. You'll make it. You'll make it.
Dogs drool, boys drool.
Hey, cats rule and dogs drool. That's what the cat said. And then I had to bury a cat the other day because she got old and she walked over there and was fine. And I don't know what the fuck happens with a cat. The motherfucker will be looking at you 1 second, sitting there. The next thing you know, they fall over dead. What the hell? It wasn't that fast, but she died later on.
Beth Meadows.
Yep,
She
that's
did
what
no
happened.
symptoms. No symptoms, just gone.
That's,
And she
that's
was
what
old.
happened to my cat.
Yeah, but this one was like 15, 16 years old, maybe. At least 8 or 10. I don't know. I can't remember how old. But fucking old. You know what I mean? Maybe they just, I don't know nothing about cats. They're not my cats. They just show up here and eat. So now they're my cats. But
Kay Stevenson.
I had them fixed. I had them get them shots. You know, I do
Kay
what I can.
Said.
This
Now
is
I
a
got-
pretty good site. It's an AKC, American Kennel.
Yeah. Fuck American Kennel Company.
But no, look what it's doing. It shows you the dog, and you can look up the dog. Here's like this dog.
Yeah,
Okay.
look up Rhodesian Ridgeback. Look up
Okay,
the.
but this is what I'm trying to say is, look, it gives you characteristics. It says
Yeah, I was gonna say.
affectionate with family. It tells you all these little things. It gives you a
my
scale.
dog's in there. Ocala's Royal Dagger. His name Ocala's Royal Dagger. AKC registered Rhodesian Ridgeback. My dog is in there. I used to breed them. I had
Wait.
Huh?
Okay, give me a second. Say that again.
Ocala's Royal Dagger. Rhodesian Ridgeback. My dog's name's Ocala's Royal Dagger. He's in OKKC Bloodline Registry. He's a stud.
What is it, Ridge?
You said your dog used to stutter?
He was a stud.
Oh, I think you said stutter.
No. The Rhodesian Ridgeback, the African Lion Hound.
Your
So if
dog.
you go in there to
your
the
dog- Go ahead.
my dog, I sold the puppies for $1,500 a piece back in the early 1990s.
Man, that's a
People
lot of
come
dope.
from California, Colorado. People would fly to Florida to buy my dogs. I had the biggest Rhodesian Ridgebacks in Florida, maybe the United States. Nobody had bigger fucking Ridgebacks than mine. Mine were 150, 160 pound fucking beast. They walk over and grab you and shake you like a fucking rag doll. They hated everybody. They didn't like any motherfucker, except for children. They loved kids. But if an adult showed up, they didn't like you unless I let you in. If I let you in, they like you. But if I wasn't there to tell them to stop, you better not come in my yard. That motherfucker will eat you alive. Everybody I ever knew got bit at least once by one of my dogs. They don't bark. They don't fucking act all crazy. They just get up, walk over, and fucking grab a hold of you and shake you a few times. And that's the way it worked. But my dog's in the stud book of AKC. His name is Ocala's Royal Dagger. He's a stud. He's got a bunch of puppies.
Roadhog Kennel.
So for many years,
Sold dogs all over the world globe showing America's.
yeah, Roadhog Kennels knows a lot about dogs, y'all. If y'all want to know about a dog,
Fighter.
well, him and me don't agree about the Ridgeback subject. We'll have to stay off of that one because him and me will go cat and mouse about the Ridgebacks. But yeah, everybody likes their breeds, and you got to figure out what you want your dog to do. I want mine to lay on the couch and shut the fuck up and don't say a damn thing until it comes time to get your ass up and go over there and bite somebody. That's what I want you to do. And don't make no noise doing it. Fuck them up and go back and lay down, motherfucker. I don't want to have to hear about it. And that's what a Ridgeback will do. They're very protective, they're overprotective, and they're very territorial. So every day you get up and you walk your dog around your yard, nobody better come in that yard. That's his circle now. If you do that when they're a puppy. So.
Giving hand morning at K. Stevenson GTSY.
Goat.
Said, I have an AKC registered goat as a Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah, yes. And AKC accepted it into the fold. Yeah, hell, we'll call it a dog. Bring it on in here.
What's an AKC?
American Kennel Club. It's a registration paper that keeps track of all dogs and their pedigrees from when the day they were born 100 years ago. You can track back the bloodline of your dog, allegedly, if people didn't lie and say that it was something else, which a lot of people, they've done that. I had 2 Ridgebacks. They were sisters, but one I had the papers and the one I rescued, so I didn't have her papers. I had to take her back from a guy that we had sold her to. And he didn't fucking take care of her, so we took her back. Well, he had the papers, but he wouldn't give them up. Well, I had puppies with that dog. Now, I could have said that dog was another dog, registered her puppies as AKC, lied, and sold them puppies for thousands of dollars. But I was a reputable breeder. I would never do something like that because it's not the same dog. You see what I mean? You can't, but there's people that would and have done that in the past just for the dollar, the greed. So the AKC registration bloodline pedigree is all bullshit. It's all a bunch of fucking lies. It's the motherfuckers that created that fucking AKC shit to make money. They say they were tracking the dogs, but their tracking system's flawed. There's no way you can tell me that the dogs I sold came from Little Red or from Shelby. I could have intertwined them dogs and nobody would have known the difference. So if you're going to leave something open like that for people to do, I bet you $1 to a donut, more than one person has done it for the buck. Well, that means that their registration is flawed. It's not the real dog. Just because it says the AKC registration is paperwork, that's not the same dog because a motherfucker lied 50 years ago when he was breeding dogs. You see what I mean? So it can't be real. It's a guideline, but no, AKC's bullshit, just like everything else in the world that has anything to do with money. When money gets involved,
they also go by purebreds too. I mean,
yeah, everything's supposed to be purebred, which means they bred brother and sister, mother and son together to create 2 dogs that look the same. If a rich person does it, they call it line breeding. If a poor person does it, they call it inbreeding. That's AKC for you. And you can take that to the bank too, but it won't catch.
A Chow Chow.
Terrible dog to have. Terrible dog. They bite a lot of people. They have all kinds of fucking problems. Yeah, I would never.
These are ones that are quiet. Wolf breeds. The Basenjis, the Chow Chow.
Yeah, but you're talking about all purebred dogs that he would have to pay high dollar to get.
Yeah, but you could
Yeah,
go to
DNA
rescue,
doesn't work either.
you
No.
could go to rescue places and get ones that are not,
Yeah. Now you're talking.
just
Rescue.
look for those breeds though. That's
Hey, he
what
could
I'm
call. You could call around all the rescue places around where you live, Black National, and tell them what you're looking for. They're going to want to give you a dog so bad they're going to help you any way they can.
Breed the dog.
They'll have you come
If they
over.
have one that you're looking for, they'll do it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I called one shelter, and they was like, "Well, we can't help you unless you pay like $400."
Oh, we can help you for less than that. I guarantee you, we can find you a fucking dog, dude. All the people we know out here, somebody got a goddamn puppy they will hook you up with. I guarantee. If not, we got a cat. Have you thought about a cat?
No, I don't want another cat.
Shit, God damn it. Rogue Hog Kennel said he needs some more. Don't worry, I'll get him to his house. Yep.
That's the one thing I used to love the newspaper. That's one thing I'd do is go through the listings of dogs that people were trying to get rid of or sell.
Hey, we can find you a dog. All we need to know is the area you live in, roundabout. Send me a roundabout area where you live in. I will call in all the rescue people I know. I'll go on Facebook. I guarantee I can find you a fucking cute little puppy that needs a home.
I'm in Minnesota, and I'm in St. Paul.
St. Paul, Minnesota. We can remember that. So in the St. Paul, Minnesota area, we could probably find somebody that has a fucking dog that needs rescued.
Animal rescue.
St. Paul, Minnesota. I mean, it's not nothing you have to do with this next 5 minutes. We could take a day or two a week, but we could do this. I mean, if you don't want to spend $400, which you shouldn't have to, because you're going to spend that on dog supplies and shots and all that down the road, if you do that. Most people in the woods in the country don't give their dogs shots of any kind unless they're getting it fixed, and they give it to it automatically for the deal. But yeah, these people around here where I live, they don't take their dogs or cats or anything to the vet. But I've ever
There's a Twin Cities pet rescue, pet adoption in Minnesota.
Does it say a price? We're looking for somewhere, and like I said,
well, adopt. I mean, these are affordable dogs. It says.
Yeah, we want free, a good home.
What's the website?
It's www.twincitiespetrescue.org.
Facebook's okay too, but you got to be careful. There's fucking puppy mill motherfuckers out there. But if they're giving the dog away for free, then it's probably not a puppy mill. And I wouldn't buy from a puppy mill. I'd call the cops on their ass and send the police to bust their ass. 4,000 fucking beagles are in a fucking cage up here in Virginia. This place was selling these dogs to fucking use them for laboratory test fucking animals. How many more places are around like that?
You know what? A lot of people are not going to want that dog.
Ron.
Yes.
Can you put the link in the chat?
Roadhog Kennel.
Well, if he was going to get a fucking beagle,
usually
give me a second.
Money back.
I don't know how much they'll charge for them, but them 4,000 beagles are fixing to be put up for adoption. Some of them never been touched by a human. They've been in a fucking cage its whole life from the time it was born. Shoveled a little bit of food and water, and the shit probably fell through the cracks in the bottom and tried to stand over top of it.
Freedom fighter said,
man, if I knew somebody did some shit like that, I'd want to take a tank and drive it through their fucking house. 4,000 fucking dogs in cages. That shit just, and where could this place have been? I'm going to research it. I'm going to Google
Amy
it.
is live.
American Amy's live. American Amy is live.
Hey, everybody go over to American Amy.
Put her link in. We can
show
do more
some
than one
support.
thing. Hey, we got more than one device, y'all. Most of us have 2 devices, you know.
Wait,
most of us can be more than one place at the same time.
I just go ahead, Black Nation. Sorry.
I can do that.
What I'm saying, you don't have to leave here just to go there. Everybody's got 2, 3, 4
yeah,
phones.
I can do it. Give me a second.
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, I just posted that, Freedom Fighter.
Yeah, and it's not letting me in.
You can't go to that?
No, it said can't be reached.
I just didn't put it in there.
What the fuck's going on? Oh no, mine just went to it. Huh. Yeah, see, I just went to it. Whoop.
Ted.
That link just sent me there.
TPS://youtube.com/C/Americanamai.
No, I was gonna
Yeah, just look up Twin Cities Pet
say,
Rescue.
our guardian ad litem was corrupt. The person who had our children at the time, he was actually, and I can speak about this now because one, my case is closed, and for two, the man ended up passing away from a heart attack. So that's how our case turned around, and we were given a new guardian ad litem, and the new guardian ad litem who had gotten our case said our kids should have been returned home to us because we had done everything we needed to do. We had completed all the steps and all the processes, all the home studies, the whole 9 yards, and so that's what turned our case around. The first guardian ad litem had passed away from heart attack.
Hey, turn that down. We don't need to hear that shit right now. That ain't nothing.
The person
Turn
who had
that
our
shit down,
children at
please.
the time was actually secretly seeing the guardian ad litem.
It's
The
too
guardian ad
loud,
litem
man. You're
in our
fucking
case
killing
denied it
me.
because he's like,
Hold
I'm a
on.
married man. I've been with my wife for so many
Shut
years. Blah
that
blah blah.
shit off.
Of course, naturally, with him being guardian ad litem, they
Holy
believed it.
fuck, I
but
can't handle hearing her voice.
let it slip, when they were.
I would
Turn
say,
that shit off, Black National. She ain't talking about nothing that we ain't all heard a million times.
you know, the problem there is she's talking
You want
about.
to see some crazy shit? Country Karen's live right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go on over there if you got a sensitive fucking.
Said,
If you're sensitive.
I guess that.
Oh, you know what? Oh boy.
You're speechless, are you wrong?
Yeah, don't. I advise don't go over there if you get upset about words.
Hey,
Don't.
Black National. Black
Uh-huh.
National.
Uh-huh.
You probably wouldn't want to go to Country Karen's page. She's I don't even know how to explain this girl. She's a vlogger. She videos everything she does. But she's a white girl in Florida. Now these people come in her room and attack this girl with every derogatory word, statement, or phrase you can use. The N-word constantly. I mean, it don't fucking end over there. These trolls that go in there and fuck with this girl, these are the people that I fuck with. These fucking piece of shit trolls. They come in there and attack her and call her some of the most outrageous names, and the N-word is in every fucking one of them. And they just attack this girl. She probably got 7,500 people in her room right now. Half of them are attacking her, calling her every kind of name in the book. So what I do is I send the link to people like Ron and Mad Max and my friends. Now we go in there and we watch these trolls that are typing this fucked up shit. And then I find their channel, and then we start following them. Now we start trolling them. We start bullying them because they think they can just go anywhere on this internet into this girl's room. She's some fucking girl from Tampa down there, some lady, probably divorced, probably her kids are grown, and she rides around. She ain't hurting nobody. But these people attack mercilessly, and that's what I do. I go after them sorry piece of shits in the chats. So if you want to see some fucked up shit, go type in Country Karen and go over there and watch this fucking mess. You know what I mean? These are the kind of people that are out there in the world today. These are the fucking ass cracks of society. And that's the ones I like to go over there and fucking try to play head games with. Let's match your mind with my mind. Just see how deviant you can be, and then I'll get to play how I get to play. And that's pretty much what I do. I troll the fucking idiot trolls of YouTube. I enjoy it. And Ron helps me. He's been laughing about this shit too, haven't you, Ron?
Said,
Yeah. Hey.
the current reality we live in one day at a time.
What's that?
I got to work my way. I said I got to work my way into some of this stuff. I'm new.
Yeah. Well, some of these people, Ron says, I'm not even typing in this fucking room. I have a lot of people say, I don't want these people to know my name in here. So watch this. Watch what I make them do. And then I type something in there and I get them all fucked up in the head. Then the next thing you know, we'll see them over in my room trying to fuck with us.
Yep.
I made them come to my room. I made them do these things.
World Globe showing Americas.
They get mad at me.
Guy I like. He's a good guy.
But that girl there, she don't deserve what they're doing to her. I mean, nobody out here on the YouTube, anybody, no human deserves them coming in there and just steady calling her every name in the book. I mean, and then they get her mad and then she starts saying stupid shit. And like I say, there's usually from 100 to 500 to 700 people in her room. Fucking people all attacking her. She don't kick them out. She lets them. Well, sometimes she'll start kicking them out, but
Highs at Black National Freedom Fighter and Freeings.
Good morning, Citizen
Z.
Greed and narcissism and stuck on stupid.
Good morning, Isaac.
Where's he at? You put the link in for Citizen Z? He probably got connection. He could probably come up.
Send him some goddamn fucking wolfhound fucking from Iceland.
Yeah, we need a dog from Iceland. We need a puppy, Citizen Z, for Black National. We need one that was free,
Black
or
National Freedom
one that
Fighter.
comes with a lot of money. We'll take that one too.
https://streamyart.com/yhfs.26.
Hey, I wonder if there's somebody out there that's fucking fixing to fucking croak, that has a mansion, that has a house full of critters, and we can send Black National over there, and he can take the fucking will money and take care of the critters.
Yeah, I'd do it and go live in that home.
Fuck that! I'm gonna move in with you. You take the job. I'll move in with you. How's that? I like that.
Oh man, you know what? If we live on top of each other, I don't think I'll be able to last.
Hey, we're talking a mansion, dude. You're gonna be on the other end down there. I'm gonna be over here on the back 40.
I'll be on the east end.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? I ain't trying to live in those shotgun houses, man.
No, this is gonna have like 156 bedrooms. We're talking big, blood. We need fucking something big.
Yeah, but still, we gotta bump into each other, and you know what?
It's gonna be like 6 stories
Oh,
high. You stay downstairs, I'll stay upstairs, or one or the other. How's that?
One place my mom worked at, she used to clean houses and she was a baby nurse.
Yeah.
56 rooms in the house. They had
Oh
2
my God.
kitchens, fucking like 7 bathrooms. I mean,
Oh, jeez.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You're gonna have to take care of a lot of critters there.
they
Ain't no
had
easy
one
job.
bathroom down near the bottom kitchen. It had a jacuzzi in it. The fucking bathroom was big as my living room.
Hold on for 1 second. Citizen Z, can I see your face? This is
No, you don't need his face. Bring him up. He's good. You're good. You don't need his face. He's good.
It's me.
It's Z.
oh, it's
It's
Z.
me.
It's Z. It's Z. Oh boy.
You should make those guys all blue, Black National, because these are the people that are going to protect you. I mean, Kay Stevens, I don't know. I can't see if they're blue, but Isaac Forbes should be blue. Roadhog.
Roadhog is already blue.
These are the people. I don't know. Like I can't see the colors, but like cammed up cavemen should be. I mean, all these good people. Once you get the good people blue in your room, Snark and Sass. I mean, Beth. These are the people you want blue, and they will control your chat. If you tell everybody when you come on, look, I'm not in the mood. I don't want no bullshit. Block, time them out. Your mods, you don't have to read the chat. The mods got you. And if you want to put up with their shit that day, you say, all right, don't block nobody. Let's see what they got to say. And the mods will do that. That's what they'll help you do. Your mind won't have to focus on nothing but the chat. You know what I mean? What you're doing on your panel. And the mods are your soldiers, man. They're the people that are going to fucking keep you safe. You know, they could kick out. Like you could time this piece of shit out. What's truth? You know what I mean? And fucking get rid of that fucking piece of shit. What's truth? a guy sits around and smokes dope all day in front of his kids in Canada and brings homeless guys home from the fucking homeless shelter where he did drug rehab. He got a house full of ADH kids. He's ADH, and he spends all of his time on the internet instead of with his children. I don't understand people like that. He's a porn bomber, self-admitted. He lied and said he did it. He lied and said he didn't do it. So at the best, he's a piece of shit liar.
Talking about he's yeah.
Well, that's the kind of people I don't want in my room. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to allow idiots like that around me or my friends.
Right.
You know, so I block piece of shits like him. You don't get to come back. You don't get to advertise your name around good people because you're not a good person. You're a piece of shit, ex-drug addict, fucking no good piece of shit. That's what he is.
The watchdog.
I mean, huh?
I said, there's Otto the watchdog in a room that I just went into.
Oh yeah, Otto's good people. I met him down here in Florida. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm gonna surround myself with the good people. I'm not gonna let these fucking degenerates of society be around people that I like and people that I know. Good people. They don't get to be that. Go take your ass back over to your pervy porn rooms. Talk about your gang signs and your fucking. They fucking get sexually excited to cartoons. I mean, they all have little cartoon figures and shit. Look at these guys.
Hey,
But anyway, I don't even want to go no further. But that's the kind of people I will not let around me or my friends if I can help it, unless they want it.
Hey, Farmer.
No.
I made you a sketch.
Did you really?
A sketch or a Scott?
A sketch. I put the link in the chat.
I don't hide anyone except clones, porn bombers, and pedos.
Beth Meadows.
Said Caveman Hot Beverage GM.
Beth Meadows.
Said Tut.
I hope everybody's doing good today.
Z Hugging Face.
Yeah, Beth told me that you were live, Black National.
Who?
Beth Meadows.
Oh, I think you said Port Dirt Farm. I think you said PDF. I was gonna say
no. PDF didn't tell me you were live. Beth Meadows did.
Oh,
I shared his link. I shared your link, but see, he don't look at my page. Citizens, he doesn't like me.
Hey, I uploaded a video for you, Farmer. A sketch for you.
But Beth stole you from me. I thought you was one part of. Beth stole you from me, Beth. You stole the Z from me.
Whoa.
Oh, you know what was funny?
Ladies always come first, man.
After you left, especially Beth. I understand. But check this out. After you left yesterday and you had to go get tucked in, you know, and Mrs. D tucked you in and was, you know, had soft music, turned the lights down low and was whispering sweet nothings into your ears when you went to sleep last night, you know?
Oh, that must have been in your dream. When
that's what you did.
She was standing there staring at me going, you still didn't get this done today. You need to do this tomorrow.
Steven said, stay out of his room when we're trying to get him tucked in. Yeah, but they came out and started attacking last night, see? Yeah, they did. They attacked. They came out there.
They attacked you?
No, they was attacking what we were saying about the no game, gameless. Gameless.
Game over?
Yeah, they came over there and started to defend gameless. Like
it's pretty sad, man.
The mods fucking slapped them out of the room left and right. They barely got to leave a comment, and the mods were all over their ass. It was fucking hilarious.
You know, when somebody tries to help somebody, but then they got to act like that. That's just. I don't know, man.
They come in trying to defend themselves. What do we call that when they try to make themselves look good after the truth came out?
That's all forgotten though.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah, they forgive themselves, but nobody else. It was hilarious.
Like the American police, they do an internal investigation and they found no wrongdoing.
No, the way the files. There's been
on damage control. That's what you're trying to get at.
There's been some records filed lately And now this is how it's been done recently. You don't get to send these government agencies email. Did you know that? You have to log into a certain page. And when you log into that page and you send it, you don't get a copy of it. It isn't email what they're making us do now when we file our complaints against people that are breaking the law.
And
They
it's
make
not
us log.
Meadows.
and it's not
I
anonymous
was the
either.
only one in some
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
No, it's
they
not.
get your information though.
Well, it's anonymous
they
as
can
far
get your-
as public information. You're not going to be able to find it on a regular public FOIA request. It's not there. You can't find this. We can't. We got to screenshot the shit before we hit send, and you better do it quick or you'll time out.
Hey, Stevenson.
This is the government shit ain't fucking around right now, dude. They're taking these fucking complaints. These complaints are being filed in a database. And once they have the same name complained about a whole shitload of times, like you, Leon, old Leonard, oh yeah, they got your name a bunch of fucking times up in there. I guarantee you. And once you get your name stacked up enough time, old Leonard DeLeon, they coming to get you, boy. And you ain't gonna like them. And the feds are the ones that are coming to get that motherfucker. When Leonard DeLeon gets taken down, it's going to be the federal government coming to get you, boy, because you're violating all kind of federal fucking state and federal law, and we on your ass. Fucking we the people, tyrant hunter is going to fucking take your ass down if one of us don't get your punk ass first, son. Come get you some. How you like me now, Leonard DeLeon?
Boy.
Hey, farmer.
Huh.
Not to change the subject, but yesterday
Please, yes. Yeah.
you asked me what I sketched on, and I posted in the link for you.
Right. But now I
It's
have to click on it.
Beth Meadows.
No, it's not a link. Just look that up. That's what I sketch on. That is what I sit there and sketch on with digital pen.
Okay.
I want to see this.
How do I do it? It's a
Hold
Just
on.
copy it
Hold
and
on.
paste it
Hold
right
on.
into
Hold
Google.
on. Hold on.
somebody show me.
Standing chokehold takedown.
Here, let me see if I can get you the link there for me.
'Cause it looks like an alphabet soup to me. It doesn't look like a link.
I'll look it up for you. Hold on.
Welcome to my channel.
To Adobe Roadhog. Well, when I was told
I
about
would
this.
never do anything through Adobe. Adobe is horrible.
Hey, I was told this yesterday that when the complaint was filed yesterday, there was more than one complaint filed. But let's just go with one of the persons that I was in contact with. They had to log into a page that opens up a link to send these complaints, these official complaints. They're sending clips, they're sending links, they're sending all the HTML page, all that
There
has
you
to
go,
be included.
Citizen C.
Said
I put the link in for you.
Oh, okay.
/wake
Otto the Watchdog. Is that the real Otto?
product /DTK
Yo.
2451
Ask him where he was just now.
452.
And you will not get copyrighted for that.
Because I know what page he was just on.
Well, I'll just go look. Click on his name, somebody. Click on his name. See, Otto should be blue if he's not. If that's the real Otto. Man, you got to get on the job, freedom fighter. He's slipping over here.
Yeah, it's Otto.
Nah,
It's Otto.
That's what I draw on though. I put the link in there and what I draw on.
Victory hand at Otto
Yeah.
the Watchdog.
That's pretty cool.
Otto, good morning.
What's up, Otto? How are you doing, my brother?
You got to turn Otto blue, man.
Beth Meadows.
He was over at
Only thing
Underground Auditor.
The only
Go
thing
ahead.
that I had to do
Johns.
is say black and die, and I'm already one of them.
Motherfucker,
Hey,
turn.
black and die. That's very true. That's the most true statement I heard all day.
No, I got some fucking guy down here in Mayo will spray paint your ass.
No, I don't need to be spray painted.
I was gonna say we could
He's
change the color,
already-
motherfucker. We could change the color.
You gotta change the color, though.
Casey.
So now the only thing you got to do is die someday. You ain't got to stay black. We can fix that.
National Freedom Fighter, said, "Good morning, D. John,"
D. Johns.
said,
So what's your favorite
"Victory
color?
Hand, Victory Hand,"
Black man.
Good morning, Blue Steel.
said, "D. Yellow
What
Heart,"
color can we paint you today?
Roadhog Kennel.
Not PDF color.
"Victory Hand,"
PDF color.
said, "Good morning from Gainesville, Florida, down in the
That's
swamp,"
funny.
Roadhog Kennel.
said, "Victory Hand
What's
Lights."
up, Road? Cammed
D.
up.
Johns.
D. Johns. Blue Steel. K.
Hello,
Dot.
waving hand, waving hand, waving hand,
Cammed up caveman.
said, "Waving hand at Blue Steel,"
You know, every time I see Cammed Up Caveman,
said,
the cartoon comes into
waving
my
hand,
head
waving
of
hand.
Captain Caveman.
Beth Meadows.
That's what comes into my mind too.
Blue Steel waving hand,
I always
What is
call him
called,
that.
man? Captain
Hey.
Otto the
Caveman.
I
Watchdog,
call him that all the time. I always fuck up and say Captain Caveman.
Otto, can you say something?
I'm not doing it on purpose either. That's where it came from. What you just
I
said,
think
the Captain Caveman thing.
You-
I forgot why I called him that. I didn't. It
Good morning, everyone.
just came out that way.
Captain.
I don't know.
Caveman.
I just see him all hairy with a club in his hand with all these attachments, right? And he goes, Captain Caveman.
Used to like that cartoon.
They probably took it off because it had something wrong, I'm sure.
Smiling face,
Some fucking parent said, "Oh, that's not right."
National Freedom Fighter, said, "Captain Caveman, LOL."
Otto the Watchdog.
What's Amy doing? What's American Amy doing? Anybody watching?
It's a
Well, I
chicken.
got to break out my other device over here. Let me turn something
Hey,
else on.
Otto,
Man.
how are you doing, my brother? Is everything
I
I
settling
did have a
down?
ride.
What's the link in? You got time, Otto? Come up on the panel. Tell us a story, man.
Said,
Tell us.
"I racist catfish chickens and hot dogs."
Motor City.
Come on up, Otto.
What'd he say? He had racist catfish? What the fuck did he just say? I didn't.
No, I raised
Black
Catfish, and chickens, and hot dogs are all
We
racist.
had racist catfish chickens and hot dogs.
Fucking hot dogs. Holy fuck. What the hell kind of people are these people out here?
Oh, I almost fell out of my chair. Oh.
I'm old. I don't hear good and see good. Y'all, fuck, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Gotta watch some catfish, man.
No, they had such a thing.
American Amy just
I know we got some blue cats down here. Taste pretty good, but
at PDF.
maybe they don't like the other ones.
That's what I was wondering. Which ones do
And
they
when
hate?
them chickens start flying at you, you better duck and cover.
Butterbelly's good catfish too.
Said,
I think they're called butterbellies or something. I
Dot,
forget.
Otto.
Guess they don't like it.
Racist catfish.
Nobody likes anybody anymore. I don't understand it.
Them cats
Even
don't
the
like dogs.
catfish, even the catfish are racist now.
Fucked up. We gotta fix something. We gotta fix this.
I told you it was in the water. Nobody believed me.
Yeah. Well, that shit came from Iceland, so
That's right.
all our water comes from you. So you're to blame again, Z.
That's right. And I think that should be.
Do you have
Otto,
Tylenol?
my brother?
Do you have
How are you
Tylenol
doing?
today? Do you have any Tylenol? That's the question.
No. I
We're good.
already ate all 6 bottles.
Okay, we're good there.
Otto,
What's
my
up?
brother, how are you?
Damn apartment won't clean any more face with rolling eyes.
Good
Otto.
morning, Otto.
Paging Otto. Paging
I
Otto.
am here. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I had multiple. I put my headphones on, and apparently I had a whole bunch of YouTube videos playing in the background. So, whoever's video I was watching last night when I went to sleep, you're welcome for the fucking watch time. Holy shit! somebody got some time last night.
Yeah.
You've been hanging around friends and code too long, Otto.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sometimes between the two of us, we'll have probably 10 or 15 videos playing at one time. Yeah. So in reality, we're probably responsible for all the views on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think there's probably only like 10 people on all of YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Otto, for the watch time. I needed that.
Hey, you're welcome, bud.
Hey, have you watched any of mine?
You have a channel?
Oh. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum.
You fell into that one.
No, it's honestly, it's been a long time since I've been able to actually watch. So I had like 3 days where I guess 4 days now. It's Wednesday.
LOL.
So
Beth Meadows.
I since Friday I've been able to just kind of sit here and piddle with YouTube.
With tears of joy.
You know, not like I didn't have anything else I should have been doing, but that's what I did.
Hey, Otto, how's the bus coming along?
I haven't worked on the bus pretty much since I got it.
Hey, Otto, we're looking for a puppy. Black National needs a puppy, a little puppy he's an apartment kind of puppy. And if you find anybody out where he's at in your travels, yeah,
You want a puppy in an apartment?
Yeah, Black National wants a puppy in an apartment. He needs a pet
But
crate.
no racist catfish.
Yeah, has a channel.
Just pass the word because, it gets out. Somebody's got a puppy. There's thousands of us.
What kind of puppy? That's the question.
Well, that's what we've been trying to help him all morning. He ain't figured it out. I tried to get him a damn Rhodesian Ridgeback African Linehound. He didn't want to go with that.
Well, I can't
imagine. Talk him into a husky.
Yeah.
I tried to get him.
I got a Rona dog you could take.
Well, we were thinking a micro bully, kind of like Blue Steel's dog, but I don't think he wants that either.
Like a pocket bully.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Those are badass dogs, but let me tell you, man, I've seen one of those puppies go for over $5,000. I've seen motherfuckers trade their trucks for a puppy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you seen Blue Steel's dog?
Blue
Steel. If Blue Steel could come up, man, and show us Blue Steel. This fucking dog is a pleasure. He'll chew on you all day long. Has no problem. He's a great friend. He leaves parts for later to chew on. Yeah,
hey, Otto, I have a question for you.
What's that?
How are you doing? How is everything going now?
Oh, well, surprisingly, and I was absolutely shocked by this fact when I found out. But life is indeed much easier when you don't have a gigantic, well-funded government putting their finger in your ass every 7 to 15 days.
Yes.
Yeah. So my life has gotten way easier over the last couple of years, which is great. I thought, looking back, was I? I don't know, but I felt at the time I sure didn't felt like I was at the end of my rope, bro.
Oh man, what they did is uncalled for, and I pray that they never do that ever again to you. What they did was wrong, and I just
maybe not to me, but to somebody else for sure. And what I can almost guarantee with certainty is that in between the time that my stuff started and today, they have most certainly done something like that to somebody.
Otto, did you see the stories I put out about a year ago about a lady called Dr. Sally Smith in Florida? She's the head doctor that stole literally hundreds of kids from families for no reason. She's under indictment now. They're trying to fire her. Just type in Dr. Sally Smith, Florida. They're stealing children all across the country like this for no reason, no legal reason. And Dr. Sally Smith is one of the worst of the worst, and they've busted her ass.
I got you, Blue.
So if you check her out and look what she did here in Florida, it's all documented. She literally stole hundreds of children from people. Hundreds. Right in this one little area down near Tampa, Hillsborough County, maybe. Small area. They're doing that all across our country. And if we can, I told American Amy last night, if you can match up the same doctor the kind of doctor that Dr. Sally Smith is and what they're doing, you're going to just show a track record. They're stealing people's kids.
So I googled that. This fucking cunt is exactly why red flag laws are terrifying to me. Right, because this person, this doctor has mistakenly misdiagnosed abuse hundreds of times.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, maybe
trafficking
we
is
should
really
remove
high.
people like that from the gene pool. Maybe that's the problem.
She's not the only one. They're doing it in every county across the United States and the world. This is what we keep talking about. They're stealing your children, people. They're stealing them. They have no legal right to take your kids. Huh?
But it's not like they don't call it that, so it's not so bad. They use soft language, so it doesn't hurt you so much.
Yeah, but Otto, how many of those children are trafficked?
Beth Meadows.
A bunch.
Exactly.
Caveman HTTPS.
Yeah, but they proved that the kids are going to the children's. I wish you could turn that off, Black National, that talking thing. But they're trafficking these kids basically to families that are abusing these kids. 22%, pick a number, are being abused, that they're stealing. Hundreds of kids got stolen illegally. A percentage of them children got abused.
Well, of course, PDF. I mean, just think about this. I mean, I'm not going to fuck my kid. That's weird.
Yeah, well, they're doing that too. But yeah, no, I'm saying these people, they can get $5,000 a kid for kids that are ADHD, kids that have mental illnesses. That's the kids all these foster parents want.
Yeah,
they want the kids that are the most fucked up, and they're not taking care of these children. They're getting paid to put them all in one fucking room and a shit bucket in the middle of the room. No,
like the slums of Indonesia, the slums of like
America.
Brazil, they're trafficking children to families and selling their children for $200 a piece in American dollars.
We got kids that are missing when they're 5 years old. They count them as runaways so that the family can get more children. Otherwise, they have to be as a missing child. The family's not allowed to take any more foster kids. We have documented 20 years ago, kids have been fucking runaways at 5. This shit's been going on for a long fucking time. It ain't just started yesterday. This shit is
and in America, it's very prevalent.
Yeah, we documented all these cases. What can you do about them? I told American Amy, she's got to be able to prove that girl, the chain was broken, just like with Otto's case. The chain was broken. They had to go all the way through that chain till they got to that broken link, and then they backed out.
Yep.
And how long did it take you, Otto?
3 years. They fucking
right.
His children were kidnapped for 3 years, Mr. Z. They kidnapped his fucking child for 3 years, held their child ransom, and then they gave Otto his children back.
And I bring up Otto's story every time I get a chance because his story is what's going on, and his story needs to be told to everyone.
And it's the same story all across the country, but Dr. Sally Smith, you can't fucking get no more exact. A doctor had to sign the paper for the judge to take them children from Otto. There's a head doctor that does. The judge is what hires that doctor, the way I understand it. And now that's the head cheese. Without that doctor's signature, they couldn't have took Otto's children. The judge can't do it.
My case is different. That mine was done through bond conditions, which has a much lower standard
threshold. Yeah.
They could basically just sign that in because they think that it kind of makes sense, you know.
But the person in charge of the children, we had the name of this person last night. We were giving it to Amy. That there's a whole bunch of them in Florida. Holy shit! I couldn't believe there was this many. And these are all doctors that are in charge of controlling child welfare. Like they got a title. You know what I mean?
Hey, how you're talking about the Dr. Smith issue here? You know how they incorporate the doctor's order and then the judge takes action.
Yes.
Out in California, Susan Bassey is documenting private judges that take kids from families.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
different angle out
Holy
there.
shit! Is that Blue Steel?
Yeah, where's your bully at, Blue Steel?
How you doing, Blue Steel?
Yeah, see, that's a whole nother thing, that California thing going on, and the states are all so different. This is how they get away with it. They fucking will say, well, in Otto's case, it's different rules. Florida, different rules. California, different rules. How can there be different rules for your children? There he is. That's what you need there, Black National, right there. Look out.
Oh,
I will say, you
Black
know, I
National
will
needs
say
an
that
Irish
those
Wolfhound.
little bullies are badass dogs.
He is a pleasure. He's so much joy.
oh.
You need an Irish Wolfhound. Black
Fuck that. Fuck
Look
that.
at
Those are
Hey,
too big and
hey,
too high energy.
hey, Blue Steel.
Yes, sir.
He's like, why are you filming me? You don't have my permission.
Yeah, don't
Right.
wake his ass up. Hey, we go to his house, that fucking Blue Steel, he will fucking chew on you the whole time. If you look at him, you're doomed. It's on. Just fucking let the games begin. And
Yeah,
then
don't pet him.
Otto,
He'll just want to chew on you.
hey, I go
Oh,
sit
one
down
more
on his
question.
couch. Hey, I sit down on the dog's couch. You know what I mean? So when you sit on his couch, it's on now. He jumps up on the couch and jumps in your lap and starts chewing on you, and you're his play toy because you're on his couch. You know, which it's fun. I mean, I love it. He's a cool little dog.
PDF.
Hey, Otto.
What was the name of the dog? I mean, that doctor again.
Dr. Sally Smith, Florida. Just type
Yeah,
that in.
she's an evil bitch, man.
I mean, this
But-
lady is the worst of the worst. When I
Yes.
did a couple stories on my page documented about what she was doing probably a year ago.
It was
But-
in 2021 that you did them.
Was it? I knew it was a long time ago, but I remembered her. And when I was
She's
talking, huh?
He's the worst that's been caught.
Right.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
she's in with the
pretty spot.
judge. The judge and her are in it together. And it's like that everywhere. It was like that with Otto's case. I guarantee you there's a fucking judge and a doctor involved. The police was all in it and shit, but they had to bring these I forget, she's some kind of administrator or something. I forget what her title is. There's a bunch of them in every state. Now, is every one of them son of a bitch that's signing and taking people's children's? Yep. They sure are. And they're not doing it lawfully. Because if you look at the things that has to be a criteria in order to take someone's child, well, even if they take your child, they have to give you an option to get your kid back. In
But the court rolls slower than a child's life progresses.
yes, that's how another thing. It's lawful. That can't be legal.
Hey, how is Chris Powers
awful.
doing?
What's that, Otto?
It's lawfully awful.
Yes.
Otto, how is Chris Powers doing?
Oh, he's good. He's doing fine.
I haven't seen him in a long time, man.
We've been busy as fuck, bro.
Absolutely
busy.
Friends have been told me that you guys.
I wish I was younger, man. I'd been out there with y'all, Otto, but
Hey,
I'm
man,
too old for that shit.
It's yeah, got to ride the pony while it's running.
Not
I
me.
got a walker and a tennis balls. I can come and help.
I shot the mule in the head and buried that sumbitch out back. Otto, I ain't leaving. Fuck it.
Right, fuck that shit.
I'm stuck here forever now. But I don't need a whole lot.
We've been busy as shit, and I'm about to head back out again. So
Hey, yeah, y'all young. Y'all need to get it while you can, man. This is the perfect thing. When I heard about y'all, I was like, hell fucking yeah. God damn, I wish I was 10 years younger.
bro, we needed a break for sure, didn't we?
Yeah.
I wish I was 40 years younger. I'd come and help you.
Oh,
Right.
it would be fun, man. We'd be traveling, Z. I used to do it, though. I do air condition work. I can go travel now and work, take a job, be the head guy. They hand me the blueprints. So I show up with a crew. I don't want to do that no more. My body can't take it, for one, and I don't want to. You know what I mean? But you guys, man, get you a piece of land, buy you some property, and own your fucking own land. You'll never have a better feeling in your life. That's all I could tell anybody, because that's what I did. And that was what my most important thing in life was, having a place to hang my hat. And nobody can tell me to leave.
Well, I
the
can't
best
wait till
feeling.
they get their bus finished, man. I want to see their bus in action.
I just
Dude.
want to see everybody have
Oh,
the feeling
you're
of
talking
owning.
about the True Two bus. I don't know about the True
Yeah.
Two bus. So I thought you were talking about mine.
Well, I know
haven't done a fucking
the
thing to
code
mine.
said that you were buying one, but I was talking
yeah.
about the True bus.
Yeah. We got you're talking about the True Two bus. That one's being paused because we basically don't have anybody that has any free time at the moment.
Yeah.
As soon as you know how life goes. As soon as you think, oh, look at all this free time I've got. Corona.
And then it all goes away.
Yep.
I know I used to be that 40 years ago when
Me too.
But now that's all I've got is free time.
Well, you need to get out more, Z. I need to sitting around that damn pot garden you got going on there all the time. I don't know, man.
Oh no, I go for walks and I go to town and I go see people and I go visit my neighbor.
If it ain't on video, it didn't happen. You know that, right?
I don't believe you.
Oh, whatever.
Prove it.
Yeah, prove it.
Prove it,
Yeah,
guys.
where's the clip?
He keep talking about these Russian tanks and shit he got riding around up there.
Russian, we got Russians now.
Yeah, he got Russians
is
in Iceland.
protecting our country.
Yeah, they're protected from us Americans, Otto. They don't want us there. We need to go to Iceland, I'm thinking.
I want you all to come here.
Just the word ice. I don't even fucking like ice in my drink no more. It's too cold.
Yeah, I think that was the point.
No. Them damn Vikings.
Iceland, is that somewhere near Tawakoni?
Yeah.
Iceland, I believe that's a county in Texas.
Yeah. Don't go there. Whatever you do.
We have a dome overhead that keeps us at 10C at all times.
Hey, what if I come up there with a happy fuck the cops, they fuck the police flag, Eric Brandt style, 100% flashing lights, and come walking through Iceland? What do you think they'll say to me?
They'll probably ask you what the fuck that says.
Trespass.
Yeah, they'll probably ask you what it says and why do you hate us?
and you trespass. Now,
Yeah, they trespass.
if you get trespass from another,
Hey, wait a minute! I got a news flash. I met a guy the other day that's 48 years old. Said he was born and raised here. He goes, he don't know what the hell I did. He said, but the places I got trespassed from, a lot of them don't even exist. They never have. He don't even know where they come up with the names for these fucking stores. And he's lived here his whole life. So some of them
I was like, dude, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't think you can be trespassed from a place you've never been.
Well, these places don't even exist. I got the trespassing papers here to prove it. I did, Joe. I got trespass places that never even existed. There's addresses and names.
There's a problem with the police department straight up.
oh shit.
You know, if they're making a false report and the police officers are just taking it and filing you some papers, somebody's got to be responsible for that shit somewhere down the line.
Dude, they found him not guilty, and he spray painted a ordained minister. DC accuracy in the face. His dad was a cop for 20 years, retired. His ashes are in a fucking DOT building down here. And they found this guy not guilty of doing that because of what I said after he fucking attacked us. Plus, they don't like when I say that everybody in a town is related. They really don't like that for some reason. But they are, and I proved it. So, you know, my fault. Can't marry your cousin down the road. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Iceland. I checked out the Iceland dating page, right? Because if everybody goes to Iceland, they're going to need some dates. Well, the first question on the dating page in Iceland is, "Are we related?" That's the first fucking question. Hell, this will be easy. We can move a bunch of people in there.
Listen, we only have 350,000 people.
And they're all related. That's not good, Iceland.
Cloning technology. We are doing cloning technology.
Well, Mayo, Florida fit right in there in Iceland. I could ship them all up there. They're all related too.
No, we don't want relations. We want outside blood.
That's what you're for.
That's a whole new meaning. Keeping it in the family.
Hey,
How do
Otto.
you
Hey,
control
Otto.
a dog like that?
Hey, Otto. Citizen Z
Yep.
trying to teach me about this editing shit he's got going on. What's he call that stuff again? You do, Z? Animator. He trying to teach me animation. Would you tell him to give up for me?
I mean, bro, you could at least find a more achievable goal.
Well, that's what I was going to tell him. I was hoping.
Try.
You met me, so you know damn well the
You could
editing
teach a
thing
chimp
and me.
algebra or something.
That probably might
I
be easier.
figured if I could teach forensic code, I could teach anybody.
Tell him that, Otto. Would you tell him he's only got so much life left? He's wasting it. I mean, I'm just
And I
saying.
think I'm
Do I
friends all
look
the
like the kind of guy that's going to be sitting there doing editing and stuff like that?
Yes.
I'll go out and catch the gator. Well, I'll go catch the gator, and you do the editing. And when I come back, you can cook up the gator. We can get Miss Z out there. I can teach her how to cook some gator.
Well,
I'm more
you're
the guy.
old now.
Huh?
You're too old for that now. You're old now. Now you have to sit back and like do animation editing.
No, I'm not. No, that's probably not going to work for me. I'm just saying. I think you should find a better client. I'm just saying. I just don't know about me and the editing thing. We're probably not going to get along at all.
Can you draw?
I can carve. I got a sharp knife. I'm good at cutting shit.
No, you can't cut on this. Can you draw like with a pencil?
I could skin a pencil. I could carve that motherfucker down, put little faces on it.
Well, there you go. You could animate your wood knife carving thing.
Bro, I mean, honestly, if we could just if we could get PDF better animating regular videos of him carving this wood,
right?
You know, like it doesn't even have to be complicated. Just taking some 30-second frames and then speeding the clips up to 5 seconds.
Yeah,
You
just
know?
time lapse it. A little
Yeah, time lapse some
figure with
shit.
a knife on a piece of wood. There you go.
Yeah, that would be cool. See, I could make the video, but I don't know how to do anything with it.
We could set you up a GoPro over wherever you're carving or of you carving. That takes a photo every, we'll say, 10 seconds. You know,
that would be cool.
Combine that into a video.
Yeah. I've had a lot of interest on my carving videos. They get fucking lots of people click on them.
Hey, Otto, when you time lapse, just a quick question. When you time lapse, at a 10-second interval, do you usually run that down to a fifth or do you run it down to a quarter?
You're asking too much.
Yeah. See, that's what he does to me, Otto. He does that to me.
So, you were talking about time lapsing. I figured.
I have no idea. I mean, I've done some time lapse before, but if it's not a setting that's on the camera, I'm out.
Oh, sorry.
I've been aggressively doing audio work for over a year, and I just now learned what a high pass was.
Really?
I don't know what it does. I don't know how it works.
You know,
but I know what it does,
takes out all the bass. What a high pass does is it takes out all the bass, and it puts it up into the tin range. You know, the treble range, the tinny sounding stuff. That's what that puts it up. Plus, it distorts their voice. You can make them turn into chipmunks if you want.
Hey, you know Terry Golson? He knows a lot about music and the video stuff. Otto, Terry Golson, TG 3.0 now. He's lost 3 or 4 channels that YouTube don't like him.
Yeah, and I'm not good in audio. I send all my shit out.
Hey, do y'all hear? That's PDF whining like that.
That ain't my fucking dog. My dog don't whine like that. I'd be whining like that if my dog was chewing on me.
Well, I thought it was PDF whining too. I don't know.
Not me this time. That's not me this time.
Shoot. Oh man.
It's them catfish, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, those racist catfish. Yep.
I'm about to carve a stick. If I carved a stick, I got to carve a stick for freaking who is it? .com. I think I got a stick coming for .com. I've had to get
do one for me, and I asked you a year ago.
Well, I have a suggestion. If you don't have a GoPro, they'll do it every 10 seconds, right?
So I got a
Take an
GoPro
hour.
around here, but it's an
Make
old
sure
one.
that you take an hour
It's a
of
GoPro
video
3.
of you carving.
Hey, I got a
God
GoPro
damn.
3.
Bro, you need to take that shit to that pawn shop in Las Vegas and see if you can get some money for it.
I was thinking that. Yes, well, I've been saving it. I'm hoping it's going to be antique. Actually, I wanted to go fishing with it. I wanted to tie it on my fishing line and drop it down about 40, 50 feet and have it taken video when the fish bite. I probably wouldn't catch it, but you'd still get to see some shit because it's real
I
clear.
don't think those are waterproof.
Yeah, I got a case that goes in. It
Oh,
was
you have
good.
a waterproof case that it goes in?
40 feet's a long way.
Well, I figure if we go fishing about 30 miles out off the coast, when we take somebody for a boat ride someday, maybe, you never know.
Oh, you
And,
want to go with my motorboat ride with me?
the boat ride.
You want to go on a boat ride with me?
Yeah.
I'll go on a boat ride with you.
Yeah, we go on a boat ride down here on the river.
You know, that's a hell of an idea, PDF. Take that GoPro, put it on a string, and toss it at a gator and see if he opens his mouth and eats it.
Well, then how am I going to get it back? I got to skin the
Very
gator.
fucking carefully.
You gotta wrestle him to get it back.
Now I got to skin a gator too that day. God damn, you want me to work? Huh?
Don't worry about how you're gonna get it back.
Yeah, I get it back. We're gonna have some gator sandwiches that day.
Oh man, if we time it right, that would be that could be a badass video.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta pull it up.
We'd all be in federal prison together. Somebody better get their license for the gator hunt first, is what I'm thinking.
Well,
Hey,
wait a minute. Did you already sign up?
Yeah. We get girls to sign up because females are in the lottery get picked first. So you get your wife to sign up, and then she gets like 5 or 7 stickers and little tags. So you get so many gators a year in a certain area. But now you can catch snakes and make $300-400 a snake. Shit, we got it going on there. Pythons, man. Python hunting.
Did you sign up for the website, Otto, where you can make this money? PDF was leaving the link everywhere.
I signed up. Yeah, I'm signed up, registered with the state of Florida to be a python catcher. And in certain areas, if they need me, they'll call me and I'll run out there real quick and catch a python. They can make about $300 a snake. So I'm covered for the North Florida area. And I can,
It'll either be the python, you catch the python, or the python catches you.
Even if it catches you, check it out. That's part of the trick. See, I get you out there. The snake grabs you. I just drag you out of there. I'm going to tie a rope around you first. You just wade out there into the swamp till you find him. And when you holler, I'll floor it. And then I'll just drag you and the snake up to the bank. And then we got the snake. You see what I'm saying?
That's a good idea, man. I agree with that. I'll be bait.
Just hang on to him because he'll wrap around you, so you'll have a nice soft ride as we slide you out of the swamp gently with the rope. I got this all figured out, dude. I got it figured. It's kind of like fishing, only we're fishing with you to catch a snake instead of a fishing line to catch a fish. It's pretty much the same. We don't even have to use a hook.
I'm going to need a portable oxygen tank that's for below water.
We'll have you moving fast. You'll be on top, kind of like skiing. Don't worry. When this old Dodge, when I floor that 318, that thing comes alive, dude. You wouldn't believe that's got power. V8
Don't worry
all
about
the
it,
way.
man. We've done this before. We're professionals.
Yeah, we've done it once.
Hey, I'll be bait then. If you guys are professionals, I'm in.
Absolutely professionals. We've never lost anybody intentionally.
Nope.
Wow. Listen to how they're
subject to trespass, however.
Listen to what they're going to do to a 75-year-old guy.
Well, them other guys wanted you to eat a whole bucket full of Tylenol. At least we didn't give you that till after it's over.
Right.
Well, I'm going to need it.
Yeah, hey, PDF, you just stay your ass in the fucking boat. We don't need to be getting trespassed for the boat ramp.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
no
I mean, I can see this now. James Madison's going to be in the bushes filming us backing the boat up. This is not going to turn out well for us.
Oh,
But
dude,
James is going to have a hell of a
should-
video.
We should troll that motherfucker. We should do it.
They're putting the body in the water with a rope on them.
Let's go out there and sink a fucking boat today.
Hey, you have to get me that address. Maybe I could have that happen. Go over there with some old dilapidated boat that's leaking and back it down.
I'm
into
down
the
for that.
He'd be over there in the bushes filming us. I'll have to wear a mask that way he don't know it's me. Because that's how he did me. He come up to me talking to me one day down South Florida, and I looked at him. I said, "Do you have a webpage?" He says, "No." I looked at this motherfucker. I'm like, and my first thought was, he's either lying to me or he's a cop. And found out he was both. I was like, that motherfucker set me up. Because about 20 minutes, an hour or so later, he over there talking to my on you and them. And as soon as I heard his voice then, and someone said something and said his name, I knew he fucking lied to me. I said, that motherfucker set me up. He had me going. He did. He got me on that one. That was good. Because everybody knew it was him, but he had a mask on. He had some Arab-looking thing wrapped around his fucking head. How the hell am I supposed to know who this guy is? Glasses and shit, you know? Could have been anybody.
Did he say Shala Mihala?
No, he didn't say that, but he was telling me all about what was going on with this police interaction that we were watching. Yeah, it was funny as hell, though. He got me. Everybody laughed at me. It was funny. I have to admit, but everybody knew he set me up, except for me. A dozen people there, they're all laughing like, "Hey, he got your ass, motherfucker." I was like, "Yeah, that son of a bitch." I don't know how he did who else.
You got set up.
Mm-hmm. They get me all the time like that, Black National. You don't believe what they do to me around here. It's not fair.
Look at what they did to him in North Carolina.
Yep.
Well, PDF, all I got to say is
It sounds like your butt hurts pretty bad.
That's all right. I got flavored boot cream for you.
oh, there you go.
Hey, like I said, I've been watching all y'all. I see how y'all do me. That's not fair.
For dirt bomber.
Hey, tomorrow or the next day or the day after that, Black National, that's what you got to worry about because revenge is best served cold. Yeah. I don't know what I got for you, but I'm going to come up with something. I'll just give me a minute.
I think I found a video of Black National.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I got to fight that. I'm fucked. Bringing my dog.
Yeah, while the dogs are biting each other, Black National.
They're kicking the shit out of me.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
My favorite kind of weed was cocaine.
Oh, shit.
You guys are corrupting me, man.
That's all PDF. That's not me. That's PDF.
Well, what that one guy say? He said, I did cocaine one time for 3.5 years.
Yeah. Only did
You're
it once.
taking
Only did it once.
a clean-cut Iceland guy and corrupting him. How do you feel about that?
We got acid is legal in
Well,
Oregon.
you see, in Iceland,
LSD.
we don't do the drugs.
Yeah.
The drugs do us.
Hilarious.
And he said they gave him LSD when he was in fucking college to get him
No, I
to draw.
didn't say when I was in college. I said when I was working for Paramount when I got promoted to
The Disney guys were passing out. They were passing out LSD down here at the Disney World in California to their
No, it
employees.
was Paramount. per
Let's just
amount.
say, but what's the difference?
Who gives a fuck?
There's a
Yeah.
big difference.
So we got Walt Disney over here and
Only to
fucking
you.
Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse running around passing out fucking tablets of LSD to all the employees where he worked and grew up. And he tried to talk
Just
about
for the,
he worked for a living. Sound like he was
just
on a
for the
fucking party.
animators, man. Just for the animators. That was to give you inspiration and new visions for a new format.
You hear this, Otto? This is factual. You're hearing it right from the acid trip guy. Have you had any flashbacks?
I know. No, I not only have no problem believing that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think that we all secretly kind of knew that was going
I-
on.
I was like Clinton. I held the pill in my mouth, but I never swallowed it.
I knew a girl like that once.
Yeah, that paper just dissolved, didn't it?
It just dissolved magically. I don't know. But, you know, it wasn't too bad for the trips. The trips weren't too bad.
I just love knowing the fact because I may or may not know something about water, microdot mushrooms, paper, window paint. Maybe I might know something. I might not, allegedly. But either way, I think it's hilarious to know that that's a fact. That y'all was
It's a
getting
fact.
high and fucking working. And did you start laughing a lot? It seems like it's the first time someone does LSD, they lay on the floor and laugh for 2 hours.
filmed us.
Huh?
They filmed us to have new ideas of what we might come out with because they didn't want to trust our memory after the trip was done because half the time you didn't remember shit. Or
How do we get
three-quarters of
this
the time
clip?
you didn't remember.
How do we get this clip?
Oh, I'm not sending you that clip. Are you insane? No,
Yes,
I
I
am
am
not
insane.
sending you
No,
a clip of
no
me
video.
tripping.
It didn't
I
happen.
am not doing that.
I'll
Well,
blur your
you know what? I have a couple clips of people tripping out on LSD around the animation table. I can post those.
I got to see that. That would be fucking hilarious.
But they used to film us because we would give ideas on the trip or we would envision something and express it in our movements and everything.
Oh, for anybody that's ever done LSD or mushrooms, they understand what you're saying fully, I'm sure. I might not.
Well, no, but you have to be
Makes me
already
laugh
whacked
thinking about it.
out to understand an animator's mind anyways.
Well, yeah, we know
Because
that
we
part.
think of things that nobody else in this world would ever think of.
Yeah, we've
You
noticed
know,
that with
Oh
you.
no, man! I'm pretty sure I'll give you a run for your money on a good day.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's like I was toying with a pink octopus eating PDF. You know, it's like thoughts like that run randomly.
Yeah, I've been told I leave a lasting impression. Not good or bad, but a lasting impression.
I just want an animation of you getting eaten. That's all. And I want to create it, but I don't know what I want you getting eaten by. that's just one random thought that I have. I have another one to paint this guy
Hey, if I had to be eaten by
crazy
anything, I would pick a giant chocolate bar. I just like chocolate.
No, man! I was thinking like an earthworm, like a night crawler,
Oh hell no!
something with no
Nightcrawler.
teeth, a slug,
I'm gonna
like
cut my way
sucking her
out.
down.
eaten alive by a snail.
Oh.
You know,
I smell those poisonous giant African snails,
no, I just wanted to like grab his leg,
right?
you know,
No.
and
And
slowly
like
just pull it.
drag him away.
No,
Yeah,
here would be
slowly
the
pull him
worst.
in, and we all think that he's being arrested, but actually the snail just running over the top of him.
No, here's the
I
worst.
think that's
We got these things called yellow flies, right? These
Mhm.
little tiny flies, when they bite you, you swell the fuck up big and bad, right? I mean, your whole arm will swell up to your shoulder. So I used to tell this one dude, I said, we'll get a fucking box of yellow flies, put him in there, and he'll swell the fuck up, and then they'll suck him dry like a can of soda, and he'll be just a shriveled up fucking skin when this box of flies is done. And this motherfucker used to bug out because he thought these flies would do that because he's seen someone's arm all swole up, and they said one little fly bit him on the little finger. And they do it to me too. Your whole arm will swell up for about 4 hours. Yeah, getting swelled up and then sucked dry. If you ever seen a fly drink a bug, drink it like a can of Coke. And when they let go of it, it's completely empty of fluid. Nothing but salt.
Opening up the Coke can, the flies make
Sucking you
and
dry.
I can
Yeah,
see
it's like,
PDF
oh,
fucking flowing through the fly's mouth.
these
And
are
that would be
tiny,
awesome.
they're tiny fucking horse flies, man. They're like a horse fly, but they're tiny. They're
Oh, you're giving me too many ideas.
called
It's
yellow
yeah,
fly.
it's a horse fly that's a 1/4 inch long.
Yeah, it's called
Wait a
a
minute.
yellow fly, man. The yellow
Yeah.
fly down here. in
It's
Florida.
a yeah,
I
it looks
gotta
like a
hit
horse fly,
record.
but it's yellow.
They'll fuck you up,
Fuck
dude.
those motherfuckers, dude.
I hate them bastards.
They're aggressive.
And you don't feel them till they fly away, and they have done sucked you. Fuck it. I think they
Oh,
lay
man.
eggs inside your skin. Is what I think they're doing.
I think
Hey,
I think that's what I think. You know, I see one of them son bitches. I don't freak out over flies too much, but I don't like that shit.
Somebody says the yellow flies are out. Everybody runs for the house.
I'm recording this for creative purposes.
All right, good. Hey, Blue Steel, tell you about the yellow flies. He down there in Gainesville. He knows all about them.
Well, I just envisioned this Coke can and this giant yellow fly with your pitcher on the Coke can, popping the top and drinking you down like you're pouring out the Coke can down the fly's throat.
Yeah. Gonna be a scary thought. I used to tell this one kid. I think it was a kid we were telling that to. Was gonna do it. But, he used to get mad. My friend's kid.
All right, so how about this? So he gets attacked by a yellow fly.
Yeah.
He gets sucked dry.
You got to swell up first, though. So you got to fucking get all swollen.
And then the yellow fly after turning him into like a shriveled corpse, you know, grinds him up, rolls him into a joint,
and smokes him.
Hell yeah.
That is fucking insane. I love it.
That's all
I
that'll be
love
left.
it.
Hey, that's all that'll be left in me is THC. That's all that'll be left.
Right.
Smoke him up, grind him up, smoke him. I love it.
If you got him.
The swelling up part's the worst, man, because if you've been bitten by one of these flies, you know it itches, it hurts, it burns, your arm swells up, it gets hot like fucking a firecracker, and you can't even see your hand. It's like a giant.
Well, if he gets done smoking the joint, what would he say?
That motherfucker set me up. How about that Porto farmer got to go?
You trespass, bitch.
Yeah, you trespass, bitch. I'm done smoking, you trespass, bitch.
Hey, you know what? I've been figuring out how to get rid of PDF from my damn friends list.
Yeah.
Only thing now I have to do is trespass your ass, and you're done.
Yep, I'm protesting though, so I protest already.
Yeah, I'm protesting too. See my sign?
Yeah. Oh shit! Where'd you get that one from? That one looks familiar.
I don't know. I took it off of somebody.
I think you stole it from
Yeah,
that.
they already killed a tree to trespass you. Yeah. I remember all the papers that the sheriff was handing you. That was fucking hilarious.
And then them places don't even exist. Some of them places never even existed ever.
And I didn't
Yeah,
think
man,
the sheriff was ever going to stop, man.
The sheriff's department fucked up. I think the sheriff's department fucked up. Somebody had to make those complaints.
Well, they shouldn't have knew who we were. We should have had victims' rights. We were never contacted by the victims' rights advocacy, which we should have done.
Well, if you were never there, why? I mean, I guess they can preemptively trespass you.
Hey, the
I'm trespassing you specifically just in case you ever decide to come to my property. No.
Yeah. Well, here's the funny part too, that the trespassing issues were given out before the guy was charged. He wasn't even charged for like 2-3 weeks after that. But the trespassing issues were given out like the next day or 2 days, 3 days later.
And then sheriff was just going, all right, here, we have a bunch of trespasses for you. We're just going to read them off to you one by one. And the cop kept handing papers. I'm going, holy shit, PDF.
I kind of made him do that. I kind of forced him into doing that, making him do it that way. Because he was trying to hand me the whole bunch at one time. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I got to back and slow that down.
no.
Wait a minute. Wait a
I'm
minute.
not taking his booklet, man.
Yeah, you're going to have to read every one of these to me. Yeah, I made him do that. That was kind of cold.
Oh,
But it just
so
shows how
you don't
crooked
know
they
how
are.
to read either.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
sometimes sometimes I just forget a
Hey,
lot.
man,
I forget a lot.
backup.
I was
When
cutting the
they
video
served
from
you, they had backup.
Well, they sent the new guy. He was the youngest guy. He had just got hired on down there. He was the one that drew the short straw.
I was editing the video from the potatoes, and it got to the part where I started to sign the ticket, and they kept mouthing off, and I could see my face when I got the idea, and I was just like, oh. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
it was pretty
yeah.
funny, and I remembered the thought that I had in my head when I made that face.
Yeah, like the
I was
bell
like,
went off.
"Oh, you're still gonna be a dick about it."
That's like when I say one time I said the word damn, and when I rewatched it, I said, yep. I said, when I said the word damn the first time, the first foul word, if you want to call it, cuss word, whatever, I knew after that I wasn't going to stop, and that's when I went off, and I started cussing with all the F-bombs, and you stupid mother, what the fuck you even pull us over for? That was with my on you up there, Taylor County. But once I say one thing, it's off. Once I start saying damn, shit, fuck this, it's going to be a whole bunch of them after that. I just don't stop.
Well, I have to like.
But they
Captain
push me to
Caveman.
that point. Once I get to that point, and that's what, like when I watch Otto, once they got him to that one point, it's a bell goes, a light goes off or something, and then after that, it's on. Who knows what's going to happen next? And when I'm watching you guys live, I see them points that you get to that you were just talking about, and I'm always like, oh shit, if it's time to record and copy this, now's the time, because you guys we are, everyone, I guess.
Well, at least when they were handing you the trespass papers, they didn't cattle prod you at the same time, going, "Do you understand what that means?"
I'm the one that says back up fast, remember? They'll break me if they tackle me the way they do fucking Otto and them. I'll be broke.
Well, I don't think poor Otto was unbroken.
Well, I'm saying bodily, physically, bones, joints, not counting everything else. Dude, I'm too old to take a fucking body slam by about 6 people that are...
Bro, you'll be okay.
Yeah, I'll make it.
We have the technology.
Good. You got Advil.
We can make you into the $6 man.
All right, well then I'm going back out then. Fuck, I don't know when, but I'll be there.
More like the 25 cent, man.
Well,
I got the perfect corner here in Gainesville.
Yeah, here's a quarter. Go find a phone booth and call all your friends.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Okay, I'll be
Just
right.
said PDF the snake hunter out and put a big sign on them. That's all
Well, they're
you
not
gotta
allowed to talk to me around here no more, so I don't even get to talk to them. They see me, they just walk away or get in their car and leave.
do. Oh no, I think that you should go visit Henderson and protest.
Well, I don't go there. I'd never go to that town. I mean, it's where I live.
Well, the pizza shop is closed now, though.
Yeah, they closed it down. The dress shop, the non-existent dress shop, it closed down too. But it never existed. And the one place,
Maybe you could go do City Hall.
well, the one place doesn't even have a business license in Florida. I checked their name, and their name comes from down there around Cross City, down there around Dixie County there, where the crooked lawyer come from that just got sentenced or found guilty of bribing our state attorney, who's waiting to be sentenced for stealing the $1 million from the
Oh,
homeless
so
guy.
you got trespassed out of county too.
Yeah.
You didn't tell us that.
I was a couple days later or something. I mean, they, you know,
So how many counties now have you achieved being trespassed
but only about 5.
at? There you go.
Yeah.
When you hit 10, sell.
All right, cool. Well, I'm in Georgia now. I gotta cross the state line here.
Oh, you had to go to a new state to get
Yeah,
trespassed.
yeah.
Got it.
I haven't been trespassed out of Georgia yet. Well, not yet.
But now you can go to places like Sarasota on the beach. And
Well,
stuff
I
like
can't
that.
go to Charlotte
There,
County.
right?
I can't go to Charlotte County. I've been trespassed out of that county too for a year. Well, just their public buildings.
Is it? Why are they trespassing you? Is it just because they're all
Because he,
related?
because he's PDF.
Trying to figure out who to blame it on. Somebody invited me there. I told them, when I get there, nothing's ever going to be the same once I leave. And they still wanted me to show up. I warned them. I told them multiple times, even on camera. I said, if I come there, nothing's ever going to be the same when I leave. And if you live there, it's not going to be good for you because I'm going to be gone. And they still fucking want me to show up. I don't know why. You have to ask them that.
I don't know, man. I think it's like North Carolina. Oh, did you get trespassed from North Carolina?
They trespassed John Felix. He was standing right beside me. We both got trespassed. Now.
Well, you haven't got trespassed from a country yet. Come to Iceland, and I'll make sure that they trespass you so you can be international.
Damn, he'll be trespassed before he even stepped foot on there.
It'll be a preemptive trespassing, but then you'll be internationally known as a trespasser.
They'd be like, "Oh, that damn PDF coming, trespass him."
Hey, I'm going to hide in the back of Otto's bus. They're not going to know I'm there.
Oh, damn, what the fuck would you do that for? Don't hide my fucking bus. We're going to find you for sure.
You got to trespass them, man.
What are you doing with this?
Trying not to get trespassed. I mean, if I do, at least we go out together, right?
Right. You get trespassed out of my bus.
Out of the state or the country. I'm hiding in the bus. You drive.
Put this one out of me and it'll be all right. We need to hold PDF in quarantine.
I have been trespassed from a couple of places. Not whole towns.
Not whole towns?
Not whole towns yet.
Oh, shit.
I've been trespassed from schools, like all district-owned property.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole town. Well, no, not really, because you didn't get trespassed from the barber shop and the auto parts store and the laundromat and the pharmacy and the grocery store and the gas station and the barbecue shop and the dress shop. Well, there's a whole bunch more. I could go on forever.
PDF said
just one town. That's just one town. Hey, the other town put up signs. Hey, one town put up a whole bunch of signs that said, telling me not to come to their town. Is that kind of like being trespassed? There were signs up all over their town.
And they told you not to come to their town?
Yeah, I forget what they said. They wanted me to leave. I wasn't allowed in their town. They sold signs and they had them in their yards and shit.
Oh, wow. Did you know that you have a beautiful effect on people?
They don't like when I say happy fuck the cops, they fuck the police. They just don't like that for some reason. I don't know why. Just don't understand it.
I don't
Because
understand.
they haven't heard of Uvalde.
Yeah. Well, I tell them, I say, for Eric Brandt, Otto the Watchdog, and Blind Justice, and they still don't get it. I don't understand. I tell them over and over, Otto. I must have told them 1,000 times.
Well,
I don't understand. I'll keep telling them till they figure it out.
Well, we'll see. Every time that you tell them, that's one person that's going to trespass.
Well, they should leave me alone. When I'm standing there doing my thing, they shouldn't come over there and fuck with me. That's where they fuck up the first time.
It's gotta be the clone that you wear.
I don't wear cologne. Maybe I smell like a gator.
You know, they might be trespassing you because of maybe an aroma of gator, or you might talk
Well,
like
probably
a
so, because
hillbilly.
we have showers here, so we do wash a couple, 3 times a day. Sometimes we take hot showers and we jump in the river. We don't really need perfume or anything because we just take a bath.
I
What
think you
about
smell
you
like a
being a
Ridgeback.
python hunter?
Man, them fuckers stink, dude. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure about the python career, to be honest, unless y'all want to be the ones catching, and I'll drive. Miss B lost her job. I think I'm going to have to drive because them fuckers piss on you, and they stank. Holy.
Maybe that's why you got trespassed.
I never had caught a snake until then. That was the day I caught one. It was just a 2-legged one. Big old fat motherfucker. 450-pound son of a bitch. Fucking, you seen him? He's lurch, dude. This dude's like 6'6" tall.
And when he grabbed those cats and threw them around like a rag doll, that was
He didn't want to.
holy shit.
He didn't want to fuck around with my on you because my on you's 6 foot tall too. So old big boy come after me. I was the smallest one in the group with the loudest
Yeah.
mouth too. So you know.
I didn't think the cats were going to be able to hold them back personally, though. I was going.
Oh, he
I
got
hope
all
they get
bad.
more cops.
Hey, well, before the cops got there, you didn't see him come after me like that. He'd take 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. That motherfucker
didn't
wasn't
come-
going to get up.
He didn't come after you until his boy showed up in the pickup.
Exactly. You seen that. Then he all Billy Badass going to come running down the street because he knew his cop buddies would stop him. That's the only reason he acted like that. I go to that town.
Thrown around like a rag doll. It kind of like it was a little iffy. I'm going. I hope you can run fast, PDF.
I ain't running. I'll back up, but I'm not going to turn around and run. I'm
I
telling you that right
noticed
there.
that, man. You were ready to tangle with that huge guy, and I'm going, oh my.
You got to go so far, man. I can be pushed a long ways. Once you get your hands on me, it's going to be a different story. Like I said, I weigh about 160 pounds. I'm 5'10". I used to be 5'10 and a half. I think I shrank a little bit from disc crushed. But wait, the other day at one of them things, I'm 5'10", a little over 5'10", 160 pounds. I've been that way since I've been fucking 20 years old. I ain't changed.
I
Still
don't
the same
know, man.
size.
I think you'd have grabbed a hold of him. You'd have grabbed you with one hand. But
If Big
you know,
Boy would have
that guy
grabbed
was
me,
huge.
hey, if Big Boy would have grabbed me, right? Let's say he would have grabbed me somewhere. What do you think I would have done while he was doing
Either
that?
bit him, hit him, whatever you had to do to let him let go. I would have done
Do you know
that.
what? Do you know what pressure points are? And do you know where they are? So I know every single
I
pressure
don't.
point in the human body. I know every single pressure point in the human body.
What the hell?
I
Hey,
know
check
the
it out.
upper body
And
pretty good.
if somebody fucking bites your ear off, that could be considered a pressure point. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Finger to the eye.
Yeah. Throat, nose, mouth. Yeah. So grab a
All I
hold of
do is
me.
want this lurch to let go. That's all I want.
Once they've grabbed a hold of you, yeah, you know, then you're under a real attack. You know, jumping up at you and swinging at you and kicking at you and little Girl Scout shit Big Boy was doing. No, that wasn't really an attack.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
people,
if you would have attacked back, though, you would have been arrested.
yeah, it would have been called mutual combat.
I don't
No,
know,
they
man.
would have
Somebody tries to
arrested
shove
you,
a
man.
golden dildo down my throat. We're gonna squabble.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, that girl said they all carry them up there. I made her say that on the camera. Remember that?
Of course they do.
I asked her, do all your boyfriends carry dildos up here in North Carolina? And first she giggles about it. So I asked her again, and then she was saying something about, do I want to know? And I was like, no, they're asking that in the chat right here. So then she said, yeah, they do. And I was like, you sick, twisted fucking people.
All right, my friends, I gotta go. I'll see you later, cat. See you later, panel. Yeah, I'm putting my wife down. So.
Later,
Right.
Seth.
Take care, Z.
Yeah, I need to bounce out too. I need to write some very particular emails.
Hey, so what do you think about that case down there in American Amy involved in? Have you had any research abilities on that? I know you could tell.
I only thing I know is a little bit of what I've heard from them. Apparently, so the thing that sticks out most to me is that it's Matt Walsh, who's a dude with some, I would assume
millionaire.
he's got some money.
Yep, political influence. Yeah.
Right. So he's taking
77
his
years old.
grandkids away from his daughter.
And he's 77 years old. How can a judge give him them children? I don't understand that.
I mean, bro, they can do anything they want. Haven't you? Where have you been?
Yeah, no, I'm saying they might as well just give them. They might as well give Biden some more little kids to sniff.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I can't. There's some things that we're all that certain people are good at. PDF. I really appreciate that you can cover all these twisted fucks. I can't do that. I can't handle what it does to me.
Yeah. Oh, it fucks you up. I'll admit. That's why I'm so sour, probably.
Yeah, probably. It probably has a little bit to do with that. I understand that. I get pretty bitter myself from time to time. But I can't. I don't like what it does to me, to how I feel.
Yeah.
To have anything anywhere near that.
It's been done to you, dude. You felt that fucking pain for 3 fucking years, man. More.
Yeah, and it's for some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen so many cases that are bullshit, and I've tried to help on a few of them, and I can't.
Yeah, that's all right. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm
pressure.
Yeah.
I've seen what it does to people. I've seen what it's done to my wife. She was molested, so I see the fucking real story, not just what they've read in the paper. I live it, and when I watch people like you go through it, and I'm like, no one's going to stand up against these people, because look what they're doing to people. They're destroying us. They're destroying us mentally, financially, and everything else. Well, they can't destroy me no more. They've done everything they can do to me. There ain't nothing they can do to me. And I tell them out here, come get you some. I want you to. I did a fucking year in federal prison. Guess what I did? I sat in the fucking law library with some of the best lawyers across the country that were doing time. Even the guy who got fucking arrested for the biggest tobacco
lawyers
lawsuit.
in the country who are doing time.
Who were doing time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the guy who won the biggest tobacco lawsuit settlement in the United States, that attorney, he was in prison. I talked to him almost every day. The biggest lawsuit on the tobacco industry. He was in there. They said he was trying to offer $1 million to a judge in a box. And that's why they had him in there. It's all bullshit. He had got out before I did. He had gotten his appeal through. But that's why I tell most people, you're going to spend your time on an appeal in prison. You'll be appealing from inside. I keep trying to tell people, stop getting arrested. You're giving the money to their crooked fucking enterprise. And there's what I say. If 10 cops show up and there's 2 guys there and they both back the fuck up and nobody gets arrested, they wasted money, valuable resources. The only way we're going to beat them is 1 nickel at a time. Stop getting arrested. But everybody thinks getting arrested, they're going to get a lawsuit and they're going to win. You're going to fight for a fucking year or 2.
That's a dangerous idea.
That's what they think out here now, dude. That's what the majority of the people watching these videos, donating money to these fools that are getting arrested, they've got them tell them, I'm going to file lawsuits. Leave the light on. My name's Chili. I mean, these fucking people are a joke running around in YouTube with cameras now.
I've heard multiple times is, oh, he took the ride.
It's ridiculous. This ain't what it used to be anymore. It's all they're trying to all get rich on YouTube, fortune and fame and donations.
Oh, well, that's fine though, isn't it?
It is. It's freedom.
Yeah, because they'll learn real fucking quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of I think that a lot of that'll sort itself out.
Hey, I'm just a dumbass living in a tin shack in Florida. I don't know nothing.
There's a lot of people who have done that before, and which is terrible. So I mean, I think it's almost like that's part of a grander scheme to shut to infiltrate and shut down. And I'm not saying that there's any infiltration or grander conspiracy going on, but if I was a big daddy government and I was like, hey, how can I fuck this this very successful group up? And people might argue that about the success, but I can show you a stack of cases where we did pretty good.
Yeah. Yes, and they took it all the way.
As a whole, yeah.
I mean, I don't care what they say.
They just named a conspiracy case. They said they conspired and confederated each with the other to form an organization. That was out, I think, Colorado.
Well, look at Liberty Freak. They offered him life-changing money not to take that case to court, you guys.
Right.
The man living in a van, they offered him life-changing money. He sat there and told us, and he said no. He fucking taking that shit all the way. Most people won't do that out here. They'll take that life-changing money.
Well, there was a yeah, you're right. Most people would just take it. There was something bigger that kept Abity from taking that, and it was the possibility of making case law.
Yes.
Didn't think it was going to happen. Chances are incredibly small, even if you get the right arrest.
Yep.
So
that's the kind of people I support. And then we got people like the Catch You Later guy that was with the 5-year-old little kid when he was 20-some years old, and then he comes out and starts making videos. That's the people that they're going to portray as auditors or whatever, and that's going to make everybody else look bad. Why? We don't vet each other. We don't check and see what type of person you're hanging out with. And when you accept hanging out with people that do certain things, well, that makes the whole. And will you stand up for that group? I'm not. I'm not standing up for people that porn bomb by night and cop watch by day, authority check, and your group. I'm not standing with that group. And if that's the group, that's the cop watchers and the auditors, I'm out. I'm out. I can't back that. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we're battling.
I do wish that we could put a larger separation between the activism and the person. And I think that for the general public, the general public at large, they have absolutely no idea. Nobody gives a fuck about what's going on in these live panels and the bullshit.
Nope,
drama.
they don't.
It's only the people who are involved in I guess the community or the group or whatever
until they get arrested. The newspaper writes self-proclaimed First Amendment auditor, self-proclaimed cop watcher. Every one of them, you read the stories that do make the newspaper, everyone says self-proclaimed.
Yeah.
It's not making the group as a whole look good, because society as a whole ain't going to stand up for the group as a whole. They're going to say, fuck that. I'd rather be on the cop side than a child molesting dude with a camera.
On the absolute worst, then all the good things go away, and the only thing that's left is the bad shit. And if you would like some evidence of that, Google Eric Brandt.
Yep.
This motherfucker has been at it for a decade or longer. I don't even. I mean, we don't know. He doesn't even know how long it's actually been. Now that we've
What year was the MTV? What year was MTV?
Who fucking knows? I don't know.
Remember he was on MTV?
Oh yeah, that was, I don't know. He's been all over the place.
But that was a long. That was when MTV was still music. The MTV it wasn't a planned thing. He accidentally ended up on the fucking MTV video one time. Somehow he was somewhere that they were doing something, and he fucking showed up.
TRL, it was a show.
It was a long time ago. I can't even remember the year. I'll have to go find that.
I think it was ridiculousness or something.
It was many
It's
years
before
ago.
that. I don't know. He's been on shows like that a couple of times.
But
You know,
that was
and
the
then
first time I thought. Yeah.
the one with Inicelli, where Inicelli was trying to get tased and he took off running.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
Shit,
every fucking where.
I've been watching him for years for that day. That shit
So
was
when you
insane.
have a pro se guy who has a record of success like Eric,
Mhm.
and you know, they finally get him. They finally got him. That's just, you know, that kind of sucks.
Here's the words they told me. Here's the words I heard from the federal government's prosecutor's mouth. He said, "We're prepared." He looked right at my lawyer, and I'm sitting there. I don't say nothing. He said, "We're prepared to hit your client with so many charges. No jury in the world's ever going to find him innocent of all the charges we're prepared to put on him. If he decides to fight us in court, if he's found guilty of any of the charges, we will give him the maximum penalty possible for whatever charges he's found guilty of." They sat there, looked at me, and said, "And I'll give his wife more time than him. Do you really want to fight us?" That's what the federal government told me. And I sat there and looked at that shit and said, I'm fucked. 10 to 80 fucking years? Holy fuck, I was growing weed. You know what I mean? So that's what I see the government will do to you. They will do it to every one of you people out here. They are prepared to destroy you at any fucking cost. Do not get yourself arrested. Back the fuck up. That's my only hope for everybody, to bankrupt the system one nickel at a fucking time. Stop going through their court systems. Back the fuck up. You can come back later.
No, there is some truth to what you're saying. You don't have to be physically arrested and taken to jail to have a lawsuit.
Exactly.
The threat of arrest is good enough.
Yep.
There is cases on that. I could probably find them. I don't want to quote anything because
we've covered them over and over again.
Yeah. It's pretty much common at this time. You know, I just don't know the names.
Yeah, anybody wants to know, they come ask us. We fucking come up with some fucking shit if we need it. You know, that's
right.
Now, I don't get out
that. Now, I would say that sometimes being arrested is acceptable and fine.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that you don't really get to make that choice most of the time.
That's the times, yeah.
Yeah, because
exactly.
I mean, I've made the decision to be arrested before, but did I really have an option? No, I was gonna be arrested anyway.
Yeah,
that was already a fact.
The way it's happened several times when we group up to go to a protest on the assumption that they're probably going to try to arrest us illegally. We were like, we'll be a group of
fucking dogs. I know.
Hey.
All right. Who the hell is that?
That's Blue Steel cussing at the dog. But we would say whoever can get arrested, go to the front, and whoever's already out on bond that can't get arrested, stay in the back. So a group of us would walk to the front, and we would all walk forward with our signs saying, fuck this or fuck that. And we know going into this, we're probably going to get arrested. But that's the times when you're protesting, saying, you know what, enough's enough. You motherfuckers got to stop this shit. You know, and I had signs saying, fuck this, fuck you. And we followed the cops around saying, here's my sign, fuck this. And they ran from us. But the next day they arrested the local guy who went back out with a shirt that had a fuck sign with a circle and a line drawn to it where you couldn't even see the word. And I think he's in jail now over this shit. They found him guilty of putting the word fuck on a sign. This can't be, but it's happening right now down there in Charlotte County.
Punta Gorda.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy. We got the right to put the word, but not in their town. And I told all them guys down there, I said, you guys are living around a bunch of retired military and ex-cops. The whole fucking Charlotte County, Punta Gorda area down there, bunch of rich fucking retired military and ex-cops. You ain't going to get a jury. Of course they found him guilty. You expect any different? Think about this. Get back with me. You can't win, man. You can't get arrested and win. We were the victims and we lost. How you gonna win at this? Fuck the police for Eric Brandt. Don't let them Eric Brandt you next. That's all I can tell you.
Or Padilla you.
And they'll stack your charges, and that's when they'll Eric Brandt your ass. Look how many times they did the auto.
Or Joshua Martinez you.
Yep.
Or Ruby Ridge you. Don't
Blind
let them do that either.
justice. Blind justice.
Don't let them blind justice you.
Take you to court because you
Don't
didn't
let
see the
them-
sign.
Oh,
He's
man,
a blind man, didn't see the sign. Let's take him to court.
That's funny as fuck.
That's
I love
fucked
it.
up.
I hope he's all right. I haven't talked to him in a minute either.
I seen him not too long ago. He was on his way to a skiing competition, man. Water skiing competition. He was competing in a water skiing competition. So he does a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay.
He was down here in Florida.
Hey, well, at least he's competing and not going to spectate.
Yeah. He'd punch you.
Yeah, I tried to pick him up. I tried to take him to the movies the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't want to go.
I didn't want to go.
You better be careful. He's probably listening. He gets around. He's got some eyes.
Man, I was talking to somebody yesterday. There's a. Oh, I don't remember. I was like, it was CNI. It's something about assistance for something that would be badass if Blind Justice had it. And I was like, he's like badass combat motherfucker,
Yeah.
Like he'd be like, I'm back, bitches.
Hey,
I wish I could remember what the assistance was. It was something fucking.
The part where he's the medic guy and he's in the court and he has more fucking skills than the people that he's asking the questions of. It's like, you fools, you're talking to a professional and they're fighting him. Why? How come the courts didn't know that ahead of time? And to me, they had to have known it. So they don't even care. It just shows you again, they don't care about the system that we're trying to stand up and protect. They don't care about our system and they don't care about us. And there's nothing we can do now. So what do? You got the Second Amendment, or you bankrupt them one nickel at a time. You can put all your money in a trust. You don't have to pay taxes in the United States. There's a road out. It says, do not pay tax line. You get in it, you sign the paper, and you don't owe them fucking income tax no more. You don't have to pay. Because you got to die and pay taxes, you ain't got to pay taxes. If everybody said, we're all churches now, and we all stop paying their fucking taxes. Now they have an account to pay themselves for 100 years. They have enough money in an account for that. So if none of us pay another nickel, they could still survive for 100 years. Because people know there's that much money stashed for them. They're prepared.
I wish more people would go auditing the VA.
We've seen what happened down there in Gainesville with that guy that came out of there.
I suggest leave the feds alone. What are you gonna do? You can't fucking do shit to them.
No.
Doing military bases, same thing. Is it your right? Yeah, it is.
But
as long as
see,
you're not on their property.
What if you were out there like I always wanted to do, and you're doing a story? When I went to the bomb plant out here in Taylor County, the story was that people were dying in there. People were being sexually advanced on. People lost their job when they complained because the management was sexually going after the woman who got a hold of me, her and her husband. I went there for a story, the bomb plant. It didn't get, a whole lot of fucking people had any interest in it. But the next time I went out there, the sign changed. It was a new company in charge. The whole sign was different, but their sign was also out in the roadway. We got to complain about that. And they said, well, if they ever have to work on it was a flagpole. and a sign. If they have to work on them ever, they'll have to move them back away from the road. But just little things like that don't really matter. But it was the story.
No,
That's what
that's actually kind of a big deal.
Yeah, and that's
So that
what I
sign.
do, huh?
Let me tell you why you said something that I think just kind of passed over, but it's actually kind of a big deal to me. That sign being put in the wrong location. Oh yeah, no big deal. We'll fix it when we have to fix it.
Yeah, if we
You
ever
know,
work on it, yeah.
Yeah, well, some fucking grandpa somewhere thought that that'd be a good idea when he put the fence up with his neighbor who was also a buddy.
Yeah.
You know,
So you
they're
know what
like,
we did? We tried to file with Taylor County to get all that information about the old guys with the fences getting fined.
yeah,
And we even had the commissioner, Hebrew Hammer, who comes out here. He was the commissioner at that point in time.
yeah.
We even got a hold of him. He filed to get to FOIA the information of how many people and how much money they collected. We never did get that information. We've been trying to get it for 2 years. They won't tell us how many people they fined for doing the exact same thing or less. They won't give it to us. That's supposed to be public. Even the commissioner, who's not a commissioner there no more, he couldn't even get them to give him the information.
Good
They
morning.
won't.
Good morning, fuck DSS.
That's how crooked everything is around everywhere. It's not just here. It's everywhere,
God, I
man.
can't get a word in edgewords.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
No, go ahead.
Damn, I'm gonna cut you off now.
Uh-oh, tell him, Blue Steel.
Hey, look, if you wanted to talk, you could go to your own channel and do it.
Yeah.
This is my own channel.
We'll go to Yeet's channel. Yeet said he'll open. Yeet will open a channel for you.
To say hi to Otto. Bless you.
I'll go to Otto's channel.
I didn't know Commander was here, so now the Commander's here. I got to mute.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
How you doing, Otto? So nice to see you.
I'm hanging in there every day.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, doing all right.
Eat lots of pizza and bacon.
Oh yeah. I probably had enough of that. Holy shit. All right, so I was watching all the guys down at the Uvalde council meeting last night. I did a little bit of screen compilation with that, and there was a couple of people who were talking about the physical fitness of the police officers, right? And James Madison had this great shot where he panned over, and this dude's fucking side rolls were hanging over his gun, right? And I'm a fucking fat fuck myself, so I mean, I have to go ahead.
Can you hold on for 1 minute?
Sure.
Code, I don't know who you are. Can you just show a picture of who you are?
Code?
Does it just say code or friends in
Code?
code?
Probably.
I don't know who he is, but he came up on panel and I don't know.
I'd be willing to bet that it's friends in code, but could be an imposter.
It's the real one. Are you guys kidding me? It's the
You'd
real
have to
one.
be a dumb motherfucker to imposterize Forensic Code's channel.
Right, or Otto. What's up, guys? I just wanted to come out and say hi to Otto.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, Commander Motor City, Blue Steel, Peter. What's up, y'all? Like I said, I was just coming in to say hi, not take over the fucking channel. And thought I would use Otto's logo just to fuck everything up.
Well, you did that. Thank you.
Okay, cool. You can put me back down. I'm just listening to you guys. Hey, also, by the way, one last quick thing before y'all shut me down. Be on the lookout. FDSS is going to be going live. So.
All right.
Hey, this is my favorite picture.
Oh my God, that's fucking great shit right there, bro. Where's the stick at the bottom? Where's the stick at the
Put
bottom?
me in the basement. I'm doing something. Sorry, guys.
You're good, Motor. Yeah, dude. Seriously.
That's my favorite photo of all.
Man, I hope he has like rock salt in there, right? Because if he has like buck or even a slug, it's not good, right? It's just gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Right. But with rock salt,
yeah,
or some fucking rat salt shot, He's gonna have a bad day.
Black National Freedom Fighter has the ultimate video of a cop standing there with a black eye, his stomach sticking out about 4 feet past his belt. You remember that picture? Black National's walking down the street. He made a video of this cop. His shirt's all fucking. I mean, if you haven't
Step
seen,
back down, guys.
you got to see that video. Black National show.
Black National Freedom Fighter, much love, brother. You know it. If you need anything,
I
let me
know.
Hey, when they want to know when your bus, you're gonna work on your bus, man.
Man, when y'all put like, I don't know, let's put 100,000. We'll just go buy a new one.
All right, Commander.
We need like 400 million plus the 100,000. That'll get us our licensing fees. All across all like 500 states that is the United States now. So there's no answer to that PDF right now.
Well, I got some tie wire and duct tape. That's the best I got.
Load up, we're gone.
Good. I'm ready.
Duct tape fix everything.
Good hearing you, man. I hear y'all staying busy. That's a good thing.
Indeed. Trying to anyway.
Hell yeah. But don't let them get you down now.
Man. As a great quote in one movie said, don't give the prick the satisfaction.
That's it.
Yep.
I've been sharing some music. Hey, I've been sharing some good music out there. I don't know if you heard it lately. But there's this one guy named Todd Snyder, Snider. The song is this thing working? Is this thing on? And he's a folk singer. Go check out that song. You'll be like, you'll see a little bit more of what I see, maybe.
Hey, PDF. PDF, here you go.
Oh, you got to see this. If this is that cop, he was walking down the street and he filmed this. Only fucking Black National would see something like this.
The very word secrecy is repugnant. The dangers of excessive and unwanted.
Is this the video?
There is little value in ensuring the
Okay.
survival that an announced need for increased security. And to permit should interpret my words here tonight, the facts they deserve to know.
Yeah. Oh.
He got black eye.
Yeah, he got a black eye and shit. This motherfucker. Look at his shirt. He stops and films this guy, shoots him the bird. Look at him, hands in his pockets. Fucking hands in his pockets, man. He's a traffic guy.
I think Black National typed him a black eye.
This shit was insane that day. I'm like, this is a fucking cop? This is what the best we got to go out and... I don't know, man. I think it's over, y'all. It's over. Get your spot in the woods and hide out. That's what I'm doing.
Because that family's enjoying a picnic in the park while being black. Did that customer in front of you just speak a language that makes you irrationally angry? Well, this is a great time
I fucking love this guy.
Mind your own fucking business. With Mind Your Own Fucking Business, you'll be able to grow the fuck up and act like a decent fucking human being. Our patented technology allows you to pull your head out of your ass and see the world beyond the brim of your MAGA hat.
Hi, honey. I saw some black people at the Starbucks today.
Did you mind your own fucking business?
I sure f***ing did.
Stop bothering those nice people today with Mind Your Own fucking business.
Side effects may include not harassing people, no one getting arrested or murdered by police, a general sense of well-being for people of color, a lack of internet fame and or trolling and coexistence. Please consult your doctor if you are still a piece of shit after minding your own f***ing business, as the symptoms may be a result of a deeper problem and require further treatment.
Now available at Anthropology and Whole Foods.
He got
There
all
you go. That shit was funny as hell though. I was just walking, man. I just saw this guy and I'm like, damn, dude got fucked up. Oh shit. I was like, holy shit. I gotta put this on video.
You zoom in on that, get a close up of this guy, man. And then re-record it.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna.
Do you know any job you can show up and sit on your shotgun like this guy, or have your shirt all, your coat's too small, your pants are too small, you're all got your hands in your pocket, you're standing out there with a badge on, whether you're a security guard or a fucking crossing, that's the best we got now, you guys.
Yeah.
Prime example right there.
Shit. I wouldn't show up for a week. I'm telling
Most jobs you couldn't even show up at a restaurant and get fucking flipping burgers looking like that.
Yeah.
If I had a black eye like that guy, I wouldn't show up for weeks, man. I'd be like, fuck that. That's too embarrassing.
They got him out there on the corner for everybody to drive by and see too. That's even more embarrassing, isn't it? Who stuck him out there? I was like, which police department was this? Do you remember?
It was the Minneapolis police.
I'm not surprised.
Dude got black eye and everything, man. I'm like, damn.
You know, so that looks like I would say this probably a Remington 870. It could be a Mossberg, like, 900 series or something like that. Those are pretty safe. Wow.
I think I got this picture from Black National too, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
No, somebody. I forget who I thought.
No, you got the picture of the guy with the black eye.
Yeah, I got him too. Yeah.
Well, hey guys, I appreciate the conversation. I love each and every one of you. I've got to write a pretty hefty email here.
All right. Well, thanks for joining, man.
No problem, guys. I don't get around very often, but I do enjoy it when I am around.
Well, if you get to Florida, give me a holler. Over here by Lake City, we'll stop and have some fucking gator nugget seafood dinner.
Oh man, last time I was in Florida, last time I saw you down there, I stopped and got some fried gator nuggets.
Did you?
Oh, I couldn't not. So in transparency sakes, I also had some in Louisiana.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure I should give my review on which one's better.
Yeah. Hey, probably Louisiana, man. Fucking.
I don't want to comment.
Yeah. Did you get the yellow? Did you get the yellow mustard sauce?
Yellow mustard sauce.
Hot mustard sauce that comes with it. It got a yellow. If you did. If you ever do it.
I think so. I don't.
You probably did. You probably did. But yeah, that's
sure
what goes with it, man. I'll tell you what. I just had some not long ago, and I was like glad I did. I was like,
Gainesville, Florida is down for an auto flop.
Hey, we
Blue
always
Steel, let me tell you, if you do it, I will absolutely share it. Oh my god, I really hope I don't have to do another flop anytime soon.
No.
Yeah, flops ain't good.
Yeah, but to all the police officers listening, if you want to be fucking famous, and arrest me for something that's obviously false, I'm gonna flop on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just letting you know. I think next time I'm gonna make you carry me because I've done a little bit of research on that, and I don't think that's that even laying there and making you carry me off, even if you had to call a gurney. I'm not sure that would be against the law either. So once I'm under arrest, it's your problem.
Yeah.
At least that's what I can tell. And I'm not an attorney, and I'm sure as fuck not your attorney.
I suggest fall to the ground and lay there and don't move, freeze up, just lay there, and they can do whatever they want with you because it's illegally being done to you. You don't have to give in and walk. Let them deal with you because I'm protesting. I'm protesting. Look, I'm not moving. You don't have a right to do that. So yeah, I would say like Lady Justice did. They were all talking shit about Lady Justice down here in Florida because that's pretty much what she had to do. I mean, they all gang up on you like that. What do? Just relax, fall to the ground, just lay there, let them do whatever they want because they're going to do it anyhow.
Because anything you do could actually lead to quite a bit of violence.
Yes, and they're going to do whatever they want anyhow. So hopefully they don't do it too bad. While I'm laying there on the ground, I guess. But we seen them dragging that one girl by her feet. I think she was dead, but they were dragging her to the car.
Well, so there's nothing you can do.
No, give in.
That's going to prevent them from beating your ass, including being handcuffed.
Exactly. Or sticking their finger in your butt in Florida looking for weed. They've done that several times.
I've seen that several times as well. It's not just Florida. It's other places, but Florida has it's the border states, right? The places, and by the way, look, if somebody has drugs in their butt,
they're probably not doing them.
Just fucking let them keep them.
Yeah, let them keep them. Yeah.
Right? Maybe if you were able to go get a rock at the local 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if they sold cocaine at the stores where they wouldn't be able to put fentanyl in it,
that'd be helpful.
People would be alive today that wouldn't be dead because the one guy we had out here last night, he's like, yeah, he likes snorting cocaine. He's from London or some shit. I don't fucking know. Crazy motherfucker. But, if they have a place for these people and they know what they're getting, that it's safer. You know what I mean? You don't put them in jail for it. It's more safe. People aren't going to die needlessly. And their kids are doing it too. I mean, our sheriff's daughter was selling kilos of methamphetamine and cocaine. And that's right below Tallahassee, which is the capital of Florida. It was down on the coastal line. And the sheriff's slogan was, "We don't meth around," where his daughter's selling kilos of meth over here. She just got busted. So it's still happening. Their own kids are suffering because of it. So I don't know. There's no hope for it. We're trying to fight Florida now to get recreational drugs on the ballot and get home grow where we can grow our own. That's a major battle.
This is going to be another one of those not very popular opinions. But I think that fentanyl is China's retribution for what we did with the opium trade. And I say we loosely.
Yeah, our government.
I say it not necessarily just like our government, but our team did some pretty nasty shit to China. And I think that they're still a little bit upset about that. Yeah. If you don't know about the Chinese opium epidemic, you should take a look at it. And I really encourage people to find out the origins of why the opium epidemic took over in China to the extent that it did. And
wasn't that black tar or something had to do with that? It was something.
No, it was all about trade. It was all about trade embargoes and restrictions on commerce with China.
But then they made this shit that was super, super strong and dumped that loose to where people, it was so pure they said people could snort it, I guess. And it was called black tar heroin or something like that. They made it super thick. And I said that's when they started doing hot shots on people. They wanted to get rid of people. They just give them some of this super strong shit and it.
See, now, I mean, I don't know the recipe.
It's all on assault on poor people.
I know it's got some baking soda, a little bit of water. You got to stir it up. I mean, allegedly, I don't know.
I lived in the 80s in Miami. That was when they had the Cuban neckties. The Cuban neckties. There was the Colombians and the Cubans were fighting back then. I think it was. There was crazy shit going on in the streets in Miami back in the early 80s. And it was insane.
Yeah, and now that some time has passed on that, we're starting to get the truth of why that was such a big deal as well.
Yep, and the skyline of Miami, all them skyscrapers were built with profit made from cocaine.
They're made. The buildings in Florida are made entirely out of cocaine.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, they sure are.
Entirely.
That's the kind of world. Hey, in this little town I live in called
the first 10 feet is all actual rock.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
My favorite kind of marijuana, my favorite kind of weed was cocaine.
The religious town that I got trespassed from across the bridge down here, this town started because a guy killed a sheriff up north and moved his whole family down here, started this little town in Florida. And now they're all religious and stuff, right? Everywhere started with some criminal shit down here in Florida. So it never ended. We started with a criminal family in charge in this area. He was, I guess, if he was wanted for shooting the sheriff up north, he must have been a criminal. Gotta love it.
I shot the sheriff.
So the whole world's criminals, and they want to stick us in jail because we want them to do what's right. That's fucked up. We got our hands full, y'all.
Who the hell is RV Life with Andy Dick?
So what you gonna be doing, Otto? You traveling? Are you going to work? You got a route? What you got going on, man? You got
you know I'm busy. Hey, I gotta take this phone call.
all right. Gas price went down $1 from 5 down to 4.
It's down to 3.59 here.
What?
Yep.
Man, I might have to leave the
When I
house.
took my dog for a walk yesterday.
I don't know who the RV person you was asking about. I don't
Yeah,
see
I
him.
don't know. I don't know who he is either.
I don't see him in the chat.
He's
in the
here.
basement.
No, he's in the chat, but I don't know who he is. Let him stay there. But if he says something out of the side of his neck,
Oh, RV Life. Okay.
if he say anything out of the side of his neck, time that motherfucker out.
I'm trying to go there and look.
RV Life with Andy Dick. That's his name.
Time his ass out then.
Right below Beth Meadows, above Blue Steel. Blue Steel commented Joe Biden was on cocaine, was the cocaine czar. It's right above that. Let's see.
Am I still here?
Nope.
We can't hear you.
Hello.
What?
Hello. We can't hear you.
What?
What'd you say, PDF? All we heard was hello. We heard you, PDF.
Andy Dick is an actor, but I doubt that's really him.
There's someone.
Is this thing working? Is this thing on?
It's probably
Yes,
a
sir.
probably a troll.
Is
Gotta
this
love those
thing
trolls.
working?
We can hear you, PDF.
I can't hear him.
No?
Nope.
Audio.
Hello.
All I hear is wow, 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 wow.
Can you hear us, PDF? Yes or no?
Just
Hello.
joking, Peter. Yeah, we hear you. Unfortunately. PDF, we hear you. PDF. shit.
What's happening, Mitten? Beth? Jane? Carl's here. Blue Steel, he's reboot.
That PDF got to go anyways. There you go. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, shit.
So have you thought about what kind of dog you want? What's your
He needs a dog that'll bite his ass. That's what he needs.
Oh, shit. Damn, man. You know, we could have went the whole half of the day without PDF, but
Yep, but then we wouldn't have been thinking about that dog biting the shit out of you one day. And that's a pleasurable thought. For everybody. Just saying. Not just me. I'm looking out for everybody else too.
well, I'm about to head out, get some lunch. Oh, breakfast, actually.
brunch? We call it brunch.
Yep.
Don't sound like a bad idea. I do have to get up and do something here soon.
I'm starving here. I haven't eaten. It's all PDF fault.
Well, see, you're gonna have to fucking feed your dog, man, before you eat. You gotta get this shit right. This dog had to have been fed this morning. Like lunchtime. You ain't fed the dog yet, dude. What's up?
I don't have a dog.
Oh,
The only thing about that, Mitten, is he's in an apartment. Black Lab probably wouldn't be a good choice. I mean, they are great dogs, but
and we need to call the pound around there and tell them find some scrabby looking fucking dog, drop it off with a bar of soap, some scissors, and a bottle of fucking shampoo, and say, "Here's your mutt, motherfucker. Get to feeding his ass."
they give you a 40-pound bag of food. That's a plus.
I say buy pedigree dog food because it's the cheapest you're gonna get, and they ain't never had a recall that I know of.
Pedigree? I don't think that's the cheapest here.
Well, as far as they've never had a fucking recall on their dog food.
Yeah, don't get kibbles and bits. They have some kind of chemical in them. There's a bunch of brands that have this chemical in them. Gravy Train. Yeah, I have to look that up again.
Puppy, you gotta get some kind of puppy chow.
Yeah, Elpo's or Purina's a good brand.
Yes, I am, Mitten.
Yeah. Who do we know around you? Who do you know around you? I know you got to know out here on the internet, on the great World Wide Web. They might know somebody.
I don't
You know
know.
what I mean? That's what I'm saying. We got a little time here. We got some time. But I'd say call the pounds, the animal shelters around you, the rescue shelters. Type in your, Minnesota
Already done it.
pet rescues. Have you done that?
Yep.
Did
That's
you
why
find
I
that
said-
one, Twin Cities?
Yeah, I did actually. Damn, what? I couldn't remember. I can't remember exactly.
And they've got to have dogs, dude. I mean, you got Kentucky flooded. Them fucking pets are gonna fill them shelters up. Now, some of them are gonna belong to people, but you got them beagles over here in frickin' Virginia. 4,000 fucking dogs were bred and kept in cages to do experiments on. These weren't for pets. This is sick shit they're doing, man. 4,000 people. Now, how in the hell did he have a contract, and with who did this guy have a contract
How
to
do you
sell
have? How
beagles?
can one person had 4,000, Or
Yeah,
I mean, one place
in the newspaper today, dude. They just busted this guy.
Yeah,
They have 4.
You
This
got to
is
have like a area of like acreage. I mean,
some of these
4,000 dogs.
Some of these dogs were never touched by a human. They were bred for research labs. Where's this fucking research lab in West Virginia?
I want to know where in the fuck the Beagle farm is.
Virginia. It's in the news today. It's in the hills, man, in the woods. Virginia's a fucking drive for miles and not see nothing. I'm telling you,
I don't know
but
how
still,
that's legal to breed
it's
4,000
not legal.
dogs.
They busted them. I'm trying to tell you, they busted them. But where were these dogs going to go? Which research labs? These dogs are bred to be researched. Beagles.
Well,
This guy was selling these dogs to a research lab somewhere.
If he was, there has to be a name of this research lab.
It's in the news today. I seen it first thing when I turned TV on this morning. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm just saying, if they're going to give that much information out, they need to tell what lab. Fucking that lab needs to be fucking closed.
And now they got to try to find
research
a place
on the fucking pedophiles in the fucking jail. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
But that's something that's going on today, and it was a beagle. And as soon as I seen it, I was like, God damn. I said, it was funny that Black National yesterday was talking about a beagle, and today there's 4,000 of them up there. That's just the shit I think. I'm like, oh, there we go. We got him a beagle. Got to get to West Virginia to get to this fucking puppy mill.
Maybe that would keep fucking people from doing bad shit if you just said, anybody who does any violent fucking offenses or, any of that, we're just going to do research on you when you fucking come in here. Test you with this drug, test you with that chemical, and
yeah. Well, see, they have to be caught in the act 100% guilty.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts. Yeah, research that motherfuckers. He ain't never getting out anyhow, right? He gonna toe tag his ass out of there.
Yeah. You want to shoot up a school or fucking shoot up a place? Yeah, we're gonna research on you.
Yeah, we're gonna do
dissect
some brain
you and
fucking.
everything.
I got a brand new screwdriver. I do lobotomies.
Yeah.
And a hammer. I got my hammer.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to take off.
All right, freedom fighter.
Oh man, I guess we
Good
got to
luck
go.
on find your nice dog, man. Find your.
All right, I will.
Some of them rescue places do have they rescue mother dogs that have puppies and shit, so you can find puppies there.
Yeah, and as far as that Twin City thing, I'm filling out an application.
There you go.
So.
All right, man. We'll be talking to you.
All right. Hey, PDF. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here.
All right.
You got
you got to kick us out. Tell me you're going to kick us out.
All right,
Take
guys.
care, everyone, in the chat.